Alright, so you are scrying.
Ah. Yes.
So,
Looking upon the lizard.
your little sensor appears, and as it peers around, the first thing you notice is there is a very dark purple glow emanating through the entire area. And as it begins looking around, you see Rashid in the middle of what you're not entirely sure what it is, but he is sitting cross-legged in a meditative stance, his hands clasped together, and you can tell magic was in the process of radiating off of him, but has very clearly come to a stop thanks to the spell that has been activated. Roll a perception check.
Alright.
Time to add something to the list of shit we gotta deal with.
He's doing ritual shit. Great.
And although you can tell Rashi's body is frozen, as the sensor looks at him, you see his eyes will just dart one direction and then another, as while he is frozen in time, his senses still seem to be aware of the situation.
That's gotta be really irritating.
Especially considering the fact he's been like this for 9 days.
Well, what kind of magic is he trying to conduct?
Roll Arcana.
Meanwhile, in Rashi's mind, you motherfuckers, I was just in the middle of this. Why did time have to stop?
You're not exactly sure, but you're fairly certain it's necromancy.
Oh boy. I bet he's bringing back a dragon or something.
My favorite kind of Nancy.
Either that or it's another army. Who knows?
But other than that, nothing else is going on, for obvious reasons.
I guess I'll look around and see if I can recognize the surroundings.
You cannot recognize the surroundings. However, as the sensor goes around, the entire area is ignited in this purple light, so you're fairly certain it'll be easy to spot.
Alright. Oh, she will cut the scry. Well, it'll be easy to spot once we get there.
How so?
The entire area is glowing purple.
Huh.
He's casting another one of his necromancy spells.
That doesn't sound great.
Not at all.
You don't think
It
he's...
can never be simple, can it?
You don't think he's creating, like, an army or something?
He made one before and we stopped its... We didn't even stop its source. So, it wouldn't surprise me if he made another one for whatever he's trying to do.
Oh god. Or undead.
So DJ, we have no music. Thank you.
Mark is thinking of more terrible ideas now.
Oh god, no. No, Mark, no.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Well, Mark's not here.
Go
Mark
ahead.
is here.
Is he? Oh, we took Mark and not...
Mark was the only one unfrozen.
Yeah, Mark is the only person who can move. through
Right,
the
because...
time,
Yeah.
because he's technically the one who started it.
Ow. Sorry. Thought it was everyone's first characters. So no George, just Mark.
Yeah. He's just sitting there thinking with his hand on his chin.
Hey,
Are
Tin,
you thinking what
Tin
I'm
Man.
thinking, Mark?
What are you thinking, Tin Man?
probably not, but was he moving at all later today?
No, but he was fully aware of the situation.
Oh, I mean, if he's...
That's terrifying.
It is, but if he's like that, it also means he could probably hear whatever's happening around him, too.
Meaning what?
The thought process is, what if we... Remember how you said we could probably pit them against each other?
We could, yes.
Mm-hmm.
What if we found some way to go and
Talk to him.
talk to him now while he's frozen and just explain everything that's going on with Supreme and what he's trying to do?
Do you trust yourself to do that?
I mean, yeah, I don't think I'll fuck with Rashi, of all people.
Why do I get a feeling this is a really bad idea?
I agree. It's not that I don't trust you, Mark, but she just gestures outside.
What, time being frozen?
Yes.
That's literally the one thing that's giving us this option right now. Just talk to him without him having the option to fight us.
It also doesn't give him the option to reply.
I can tell you that if you want to
That's
have an
also
open
true.
discussion with someone, time not being frozen would be a good way to do it.
And I don't
Did I
think
seriously not take that
Rashi
spell? Shit.
is-
That and you very often escalate beyond just discussion.
And I don't think Rashi really wants to talk anyway.
Why do you think I'm saying we just go explain what's happening now? We just put that little tidbit of information in his head, and he's gonna have 3 more days to think about just that.
Hi,
I'll turn toward them.
I fired this dagger and froze time for 9 days.
You were the one who trapped me in the ritual circle. You motherfucker!
Well, Mark, it's not like...
I turn to Devilish. Do you have a sending scroll by it, perchance?
Sending what?
A sending scroll.
Somewhere around here. Yeah, sure.
Look, I'll look over to Adelsarte. You don't have... Yeah, I'm guessing you and Hubert don't have that spell, but... Perhaps
Sending.
one of our wizard friends might benefit from that.
I have
Having that
sending.
spell would be able to send message.
I have sending.
Hasn't she used that send-in thingy before?
Yes.
Yeah,
Why
but
not?
I'm guessing having the spell on demand for more than one use might be helpful in this case.
If you want to get the scroll, then to get the scroll, Jubilee.
Well, yeah,
would be
but I just don't
useful.
want to grab it and then use it one time, you know? If I use it, since I don't have the spell myself, then it will just get one-time use. But if we give it to one of the wizards, they can, transcribe it for later.
What
Then
about
buy it
that?
and give it to them.
What about that gloom person? She
Yeah,
seems
like
smart.
either she or Tauntaun could, either one of those two could use it.
Then
Oh,
buy
God.
it.
Not sure what happened to that one, but he seems to be frozen in time again, even though he's in my shop.
Don't worry about
And
it.
as he says this, he looks to Tauntaun before tossing a ring around his neck.
What's that?
It's just a ring.
Okay.
You know that game of horseshoes?
Think
Yeah,
of
I'm
like a
playing
ring
that.
toss.
I see. But anyway, Jubilee,
Huh.
it sounds like a good idea, but if you want to do it, you don't need my permission.
Well, I didn't know if anyone else had the spell on standby. That's what I was more asking rather than getting permission.
Well, I
Isn't
have it.
asking,
Seeing what-
getting permission same?
As for Mark's idea, I do think it would be a very good idea to speak with Rashi, but I believe, judging from past discussions with him, the best way to do it will be when he has the ability to speak. He only attacks if we attack first, usually.
I mean,
Again,
do you really
Prepping
think
him with
you-
information, though, couldn't hurt either.
Yeah. I mean, do you really think he's going to he isn't just going to straight up attack us since we've pretty much sent him to God knows where after fighting him?
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think he'll just skip the pleasantries and start the swinging.
Well,
Yeah. That's why, actually, if you have the sending spell, then if he still has senses and is aware and can't physically talk, that means his mind can at least, he can probably mentally reply to the sending, right?
I don't think he can reply. Hold on. Let's see.
That's the strange thing about the wording of the spell. It doesn't technically say how you say it.
You can answer.
It's just that the message reaches it in its mind.
Can't answer.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens. I will send Rashi a message in sending, saying, "Hello, Rashi. It's been a while. I would like to speak with you about a man named Supreme, who is partially responsible for the predicament you find yourself in."
That all you say?
How many words was that?
Yes.
Roll the d20.
And, okay, I was going to say, probably should mention, and he's trying to get rid of all living life.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way, a 5% chance is a 1 on a d20.
It does succeed because you're technically on a different plane of existence.
That was real close.
Look, that being the only downside of the spell makes this a damn good spell.
Yeah.
Just saying.
No response.
I was just worried about our luck.
Yeah.
There's silence for a while, and you hear "win time."
El will nod and look to Mark. He is willing to talk when time moves again.
Okay. Then
Or
tell him it's in 3 days.
Well, already we got further than I thought we would.
yeah.
I mean,
wait,
wait, Mark's just going to say, we'll tell him in 3 days, and he's going to be like, wait, what did he say?
He said when time moves again, he'll be willing to talk.
Okay.
So
That just means we're open to negotiations. That's a good thing.
I think that seems a bit too easy for that.
It always seems a bit too easy compared to everything that we've been dealing with. I'm actually surprised he even replied.
Huh. Okay.
I guess to be fair, we are the ones who accidentally let him go, so I guess we get that courtesy. I don't know. I couldn't tell you how he operates.
There was no accident about it. We went out of our way to release him.
We were not aware of who he was exactly.
That's not what she said.
Hubert, it isn't helping.
Am I ever helpful?
I mean, you helped me a lot.
You literally saved my life. So yes, you're very helpful.
Either way, I guess just let him know in 3 days we'll try to get in contact with him again.
Well, I mean, I think he'll be waiting. I don't think we have to send another message in this regard.
And it's probably best to I think it's best to just let him know when, in case he was asking as well.
Ayla thinks about this for a moment, but then shakes her head. It would be suspicious if we knew when time was going to start moving again.
I mean, before Mark told us, we didn't know, so...
Yes.
Huh.
But
okay.
Rashi doesn't know that, and I don't think he would believe us.
Okay.
Probably think you're the ones who stopped time the whole time, and then get angry at us and probably try and kill us.
I mean, to be fair, we did... So the one who did it doesn't know how to do it again, so it's not like we can do that on command.
True. That's why I might...
Plus, he wasn't messed with during that time stop, so I doubt he cares.
Yeah. To be honest, I might also try to see if there's any way for me to, like over Devilish Dan. Hey,
Yes.
the row ducks, What was it this time?
Huh?
What?
And never mind. Do you have anything that could help me get in contact with gnomes?
He just
No.
stares at you for a minute and goes, "Not really, no. I don't just have gnomes on speed dial."
Wow, we found a first for Devilish. He's like, wow, that's a first.
I've never been asked to look for gnomes.
Oh, it's worth a shot at least.
I suppose, but Mark, that's just an odd question to ask in general.
Well, gnomes made
So
this thing,
specific.
so they could know how to further refine it, and I don't want to trouble Tempest with more things.
Refine
I don't want to
how?
just hand this off to him as well. Maybe somewhat make at least some of the functions on this thing a little bit more predictable rather than just unpredictable.
But then it would be a less effective weapon against your brother.
I mean, there's still the other two effects. I'm talking about just the regular small, medium, and high. If I can utilize those things, it can be a lot better in other situations.
I mean, I don't think you're just gonna come across any gnome that will know what to do. I think you need to find whoever made that weapon specifically for that.
I don't know if the person who made this is still alive, because
Yeah,
They
I'm
all
just
look
saying,
like
not
fire
every
guns.
gnome's gonna know what the heck you're talking about.
I don't know if the guy who made this is still alive. I mean, have you seen this thing?
exactly that's what Mark said. Yeah, I mean, could always just go to Tempest and ask him to childproof it, like he originally said he would. However, I kind of would want it to be more like an option that can turn on and off, which probably isn't the option there.
The fact that he said childproof it to you is both adorable and sad.
Eh.
Adel, who has just been sitting with her eyes shut, just gestures out the door again in response.
Yeah, I know he's probably frozen.
That's not what I was referring to, Mark.
What were you referring to?
Mark could probably, you could probably walk right to him, and by the time the time's up, you'll be right there.
That's also not what I was
3
referring
days
to.
walking to Tempest.
I was referring to the fact that, assuming your father is still conscious and not moving, or conscious and moving through time, he most likely knows that this is a result of your usage of the weapon, which means the next time he sees you and you discuss the matter, he is most likely not going to make it an option to not childproof that.
There's no guarantee that he would know that it was Mark who caused the issues, though.
I would not
I feel like
put
he
it
can make
past
an
him.
estimated guess about it.
He's smart, but not omnipotent, and he knows there are other powerful beings on this plane as well. So,
Yes.
while it might be an educated guess, he couldn't know for sure unless we told him.
Let's see.
But that still means you're on his list of suspects. So just be
True,
careful
but
with
if he does
that.
ask what happened, I'm not gonna lie to him.
Well, that's your own funeral, Mark. I don't think any of us could help you in that situation. We like you, Mark, but I don't think I want to try to calm down the dragon, as it were.
I mean, it's whatever. If it happens, it happens.
Why do I feel like I got a weird look from Ailsar Day when I said that last statement?
Nope, Adel's just sitting with her eyes shut. She is relaxing, because she is just gonna wait out the 3 days. And is mentally preparing for Devilish D to do some shenanigans to make her life annoying.
So what can we do until then?
Nothing.
as you say nothing, Devilish D is pulled out a deck of cards and just begins shuffling. We can play cards.
You guys can do that. I kind of want to go
Well, I suppose we don't have.
look around a bit more.
What are you possibly going to look at?
For things that were tracking us. I mean, if those machines aren't as strong as this time stuff, I can try to figure out where the one that followed us might be at, and if there's anyone potentially in the forest.
Thorgrim will pipe up and say, "Sure, I'll go in. Never mind."
I highly suggest you not do that, Mark.
I believe. Oh, you said Mark. Never mind.
Why not?
Just in
I'll
case
be
they.
right back.
All right. Just in case they are not stuck in time.
I can try to bring Obi with me.
Oh,
Obi says, looking up from where he has been sitting and writing.
oh, if you're going to take Obitus with you, then yes, go ahead.
I mean, I can't just take him to have to ask him first.
Obitus,
He's gonna go
are
to
you...
Obitus. Would you be right with coming and looking around the town and in the forest with me?
I mean, I guess, but there's nothing going on out there.
I mean, yeah, true, but I still want to see if I can find these machines that have been trying to track us for a while.
Okay, he says, standing up.
Alright, I guess we're heading out then.
Good luck.
Mm-hmm. And he'll Jesus Christ, step back out into the frozen world, I guess.
Oh, Obi will follow you. And looks like he's beginning to stop before immediately goes back into motion.
Huh.
What?
Nothing, I just think it's very odd when that happens.
If you think that's odd, just think about how this is actually causing a whole lot of damage to my body.
If it's gonna hurt this much, then I'd rather you not come with. If it's gonna actually hurt that much.
It does not hurt me any more than the pain I'm used to, trust me.
Oh.
Besides, I heal extraordinarily rapidly. I would say imagine a paper cut all over your body at the same time, but I highly doubt you've ever had
Ouch.
a paper cut.
No, I haven't. I don't even know what that is.
Really annoying, let's just put it that way.
That hurts my soul.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess now that they're out, Marcus is just gonna. Oh, it's gonna take him a long time to look around the whole city.
Yes, it is.
So I guess he'll just take a day to go look around the whole city and see if he can find anything or any traces of the machine.
Okay, it will take you a day to explore a quarter of the city.
Just a. Oh my God.
The city is very
You got
large.
3 of them, so
3 quarters?
3 days.
he's got the time.
At 3 days to explore 3/4 of the city. What if I had me and Oba to split up?
You're putting a lot of faith in a man you just met.
Listen, he's the only person that can actually go around here at this point. He's probably not gonna find anything, but Mark isn't that smart.
You're right.
Our options are pretty limited.
He's probably not going to find anything, and that's because he's not going to do what you ask him to do.
All right.
Do what you tell me.
Well, if that's the case, we'll take a day to search the quarter of the city where they're staying at the end.
Okay. Roll a survival, I guess?
is one of Mark's worst rolls. Oh no. Oh shit.
Okay, so you begin looking around. You're being very thorough. You go along the streets, into the houses whose doors aren't locked, and through the sewers, and you do not see hide nor tail of any semblance of one of the hunters.
Huh. Okay. I guess we'll go back to. Which way is the door they used to go into Devil's Dance Shop still open? I don't know if that closed.
Well, unless you closed it behind you, and one of the other people closed it, it should still be open.
Okay. We'll go back into the shop then.
Who all decided to play cards with Devilish D?
Oh, deal me in. I guess.
I guess I will too. I'm not sure what we're playing for, but sure, why not?
Wait a minute.
Waiting.
They're normal playing cards, right?
Well, yeah. Why? What else would they be?
Flashback to the
Courtroom.
castle. I'm gonna look at the cards. I want to look at them real close.
They're cards.
Okay. Very distrusting of cards lately.
You should be more trusting, Brent.
Or Thorgrim, you distrust a lot of things.
It's because a lot of things have screwed me over or attempted to.
Look, if you can trust that guy, you can trust anybody. He says, pointing at Hubert.
Hubert.
Did you just say that's because it's Hubert?
No, I said, what do you got against Hubert?
I ain't got nothing against him.
So,
And as he says this, and you look at Hubert, Hubert just goes, and what he says is accurate.
but I do trust Hubert.
Changing the subject now. What were you playing, and what are the stakes?
Well, we can play for fun, we can play for money, or we can play for clothes.
That last one, please.
You're not playing for clothes while we are all
that
stuck
first one,
in this small
please.
space.
Exit's right there. Fine. She doesn't want us to play. She doesn't want us to play strip, but that's okay. We can play something else.
Well, then she doesn't have to play. That's simple.
I am not playing.
I didn't say you had to.
If we're playing strip poker, I'm out too.
I said we could play for anything.
Oh, you're no
Okay.
fun.
I just want to have fun.
So do girls, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
I
but-
knew that joke was coming.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, I just wanted to have fun.
Your definition of fun and mine
Cheeky
are not
grin.
the same.
Missing a D4. Why am I missing a D4? Oh well. So, who all wants to play with good old
That's
Devil?
not a good one to be missing.
As long as there's no stripping involved, I'm good.
Are you playing for fun or are you playing for money?
For amusement.
In that case, the name of the game is roll a D8, a D6, and a D4. Whoever gets the highest total wins.
Do you want the rolls to be seen or not?
Yours will be seen. Devilish D's will not.
Okay.
Well, I didn't do too well.
The 8, the 6,
With one roll, you've already tied me.
and 4.
Congratulations, my bearded friend. You seem to have won the first hand.
Huzzah!
If there was something on the line, you'd be getting it.
I'm good.
And I'm guessing I would have lost.
I would have lost too, so don't worry.
See, now I'm just wanting to do the clothes thing now, just because I'm curious about what it actually would be underneath all that, if
More
anything at all.
More clothing!
Uh,
In any case,
yeah, I'm not comfy about that. So
Hey, Mr. Dwarf.
Yeah?
Devilish D says, leaning on the table. You a betting man?
not really.
You wanna make a wager with me, my friend?
Tell me about it first.
You're a dwarf, which means your beard grows very quick. I'd say that fluffy little beard on yours can come back in a day, right?
oh, no.
I've been growing this one for quite a while.
I bet to you that he says, pointing at Hubert, can grow a beard faster than you.
Oh, turn to Hubert.
Jubilee looks at Hubert and pictures it with a beard.
Hubert is presently clean-faced.
Okay, so how?
You want to bet? He says, and he pulls out a coin purse and sets it on the table. 100 gold, says he can grow one faster than you.
Wait. You're like a deity or something. You're just gonna make him grow one.
I promise I will not have any sway in the situation whatsoever.
Bullshit. Insight check.
Okay.
So you'll have no influence on it whatsoever, huh?
Correct. And he's telling the truth. He will not have any sway in it.
I don't see how that's possible.
You don't have to.
Hubert, have you been holding out on me?
Hubert just raises an eyebrow to this.
How could you get a beard bigger than mine in a day?
Hubert will just slowly shrug. I am unaware of what he is talking about.
Is he still wearing the belt?
You don't know about the belt.
I thought
Or at
I thought everybody knew about it.
What?
You know the belt exists. You don't know what the belt does.
But it has dwarven iconography, doesn't it?
I mean, it looks dwarven in make, but that doesn't mean that you know what it does.
I know what you did.
It just feels like something that would work with dwarves. A dwarf would know.
That's a bit of
Unless
a
it was
stretch, especially considering
Unless
that
it was made specifically to combat dwarves or be dwarf adjacent.
I will give you one Arcana check, Thorgrim.
Okay.
But you,
One
Thorgrim is not magically inclined, so he would not know what a belt of dwarven kind would be.
Yes, I would.
Apparently, you would.
Yes, I would.
You super would. Yeah. So you look him over.
D20 is like bitch you thought.
And you do, in fact, recognize it as a belt of dwarven kind.
I knew it.
Ha! That's how.
See? And you've always said that you didn't know magic.
I know dwarf
See?
magic when I see it. Every other kind of
I
magic,
think he just knows his
I don't
culture.
fucking
And
it's a cultural thing, yeah.
and as you say that, almost as if D knew it was about to happen, you see Hubert suddenly grow a beard, at which point Hubert will calmly put away his book and pull out
What?
his shaving equipment.
That was less than a day. What?
I told you, he's better than you.
Why?
That's
Why would you say that?
Why wouldn't I say it? Did he
Angry-
or did
Jubilee has
did he?
abandoned the card table and is attempting and going through Hubert's beard right now. Nice.
Did
Angry
he-
Thorgrim noises.
Did he or did he not grow a beard faster than you?
He was using magic.
No.
This was crafted for years upon years using painstaking detail and lots of equipment and combing and brushing. And you see he's getting really protective over his beard.
You can tell that D is just messing around with you.
Oh,
He
yeah.
doesn't seem
Oh,
to
yeah.
mean anything.
Oh yeah. And Thorgrim's is really defensive about the beard. Whatever. Fine. What did you want?
What do you mean?
You never made the bet.
Yeah, you never agreed to the bet.
And
Yeah.
So you don't know me.
you avoid.
Nothing.
Then Tauntaun comes online.
Tauntaun, you have a very large horseshoe around your neck.
Why?
Reasons unknown to you because you've been gone.
I would like these reasons known, please. I'm not in the mood for this bullshittery. I had to move 3 fucking pallets worth of goods all by myself.
Basically, while you were blue screened, Devilish D was using you as a horseshoe game.
That's it.
Thorgrim's gonna put his head in the counter and just have an existential crisis.
In the meantime, also, Hubert has a beard right now, and Jubilee is running her hand through it, enjoying it.
Jubilee, I'm about to shave most of this.
But it's so fluffy and nice.
It is fluffy.
Adel, you gotta come try this.
No.
But it feels so nice.
Enjoy it while you can.
Oh, then you should at least enjoy it before he gets rid of it.
No.
Why are you being sassy about it? You're missing it. You're the one missing out.
I prefer him without it.
You prefer me with stubble. This is not the first
All right.
time. This is not the first time that Hubert has grown this beard.
Yep.
Jubilee will
think of it, I
stop
do-
and be like, all right, fine.
I do remember you with a little bit of stubble at one point.
Hubert will nod, and within a few minutes has it to the degree that Adelsarde prefers.
Thorgrim's just looking at him now, kind of just oddly judging.
What is it, Thorgrim?
Still not used to the not clean-shaven look.
Is it a problem, Thorgrim?
No, just it'll take me a while to get used to it. You know when you see an image for a long time and then it changes just the slightest bit? Huh. I don't know. Maybe I'll get used to it in time.
It's typically only around for 24 hours.
Yeah, well, welcome to the shaving life, I guess.
Thorgrim, you understand that I've shaved for many years, correct?
Yeah, you just look, I don't know, very, what am I looking, what's the word I'm looking for? Non-hairy? I mean, not now, of course, but like,
An interesting way of putting it, Thorgrim.
you know me, I have very weird ways of saying things. I'm not very, good with words.
You're linguistically challenged?
It's not that I don't do words well. I just, I don't know, sometimes don't know what to say.
Since a lot of you are limited in what you're able to do, how do you wish to pass the time for the next 3 days?
Oh god.
I don't know, who all's in the shop right now?
Everyone from the main party, the original.
Except for
Adelsarday,
George.
Jubilee, Adelsarday, Jubilee, Mark, Hubert, Thorgrim, and Tauntaun. And Obi.
Well, Gale is going to spend that time making a teleportation circle scroll.
Let's see, what are in the Tauntaun plans? Range shield was made. Do I know Unseen Servant?
Couldn't tell you.
Unseen Servant first or second level? Well, it's neither of those, so I don't have it.
The
I don't know why that's in my plans.
Adel, roll an Arcana. Adel?
Sorry. Oh, that was for me. Okay.
Yes, you are Adel. You are, in fact, the Adel in question. Alright. So, as you begin scribbling, you notice that Ovidus is just floating over your shoulder, watching your work.
Adel will pause and look to him. Yes?
What's up?
You're staring.
I am observing.
Okay. Why?
I'm watching you work.
Alright. And she'll just get back to it.
Do you not like people watching you work?
It's not often that people do it, let alone legends. I figured you had something to say.
Like what?
I don't know.
That she's doing it wrong?
You're a very paranoid person, ain't you?
I've been used to someone who is very, very similar to you, so I expected you to say something along those lines.
On what lines?
She gestures over to Tauntaun. What he said.
Yo.
She'll then go back to working.
What's everyone else doing?
I have typed in the chat what I'm doing.
Yeah, I saw you.
Okay.
I guess Jubilee just continues to look around and, occupy her time.
Okay.
There's not much else she can do.
What about Mark?
I guess he shows back up and just sees what everyone's up to.
Well, remember, this is over three days. So
Oh, okay.
you just need, 2 days now, but
I guess on that second day, he's just gonna go search a portion of the floor, see if he can find anything out of the ordinary.
okay, roll survival.
Guessing Obi's not helping at all.
He'll follow you, but that's pretty much it.
When is Obi ever helpful?
You don't find anything suspicious in the forest, but Obi will be following you as he's writing.
Okay. He's just gonna look back and be like, what are you even writing in there?
I'm writing a romance novel.
What?
Romance novel.
Oh,
He offers no other insight to the situation, unless questioned.
what is that supposed to be?
It is a story about people falling in love.
Oh, okay. I'll say, do you know a guy named Morty by chance?
Who?
Morty? I forget what he says
Never
his
heard
full
of
name
him.
was, but kind of goes around with 2 sickles.
Never heard of him.
Huh. Okay. Was it mortality or necros? I don't know.
Eh?
His name was like either mortality or necros, I think, something like that. I'm not sure.
He says, dropping what he was writing, which stops and just floats in midair, and it goes. Say that last part again.
He's either said his name was like mortality or necros, one of the two. I can't really remember too well.
Do you mind people reading your mind?
No.
Cool, because I'm going to. He says as he puts both of his hands on your head, and you can tell by the way he phrased that, regardless of if you had agreed or not, he was going to do this.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen.
And you see his eyes glow green for a minute, and he says, "Huh." And now he seems to be in thought.
Is everything okay?
Necros is my granddad.
Your granddad?
Yeah. And this guy said that he is apparently his father.
You met Obitus's great grandpa
That's
and
interesting.
lived.
Who's your dad?
Who's your daddy?
He's dead.
Oh.
That doesn't answer the
We
question.
don't talk about that.
Oh yeah, he said he was like going around and following friends, and then he met me for a few days. And talked, and that was it.
Uh-huh. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, he said he couldn't leave without us saying goodbye or something like that. So, to friends, I'm not sure.
Obi will then grab the stuff he was writing and begins writing again, but occasionally will look at you.
Mark does not know because he's searching. I guess for our last day, he'll take the time to search the capital, the quarter that contains the capital of the city.
Okay. Roll survival. Once again, Mark, you begin your search and you still don't find anything.
Guess it's time to head back.
As you're walking along, Obi will follow you and will stop and look over, and you see him looking over Patterson.
Everything alright?
Skeleton's hella cursed, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, what?
He's what?
Cursed.
He's
Like,
cursed?
super cursed.
With what?
If I knew exactly what he was cursed with just by looking, I'd be a god, which I am not.
Yet.
Oh. Okay. Well, then I guess that's good to know, but... Huh. Alright. I guess
Well,
I can let Tom
well.
know.
It's someone else's problem now, he says and begins walking. Wait, did you say Tauntaun?
Yeah.
The whore?
I guess I'll
Which
ask
whore?
him about that then.
Did you not see him when we were at the shop and I asked you to come along with us?
Yeah, I saw him, but didn't realize that this belonged to him. He says, motioning Patterson over.
Yeah, it's his creation son. I'm not sure.
So wait, he's the one who made the cursed skeleton?
I think so.
Okay, guess I gotta talk to him now.
I kind of came into this all being late with the whole group, so I don't really know who made what, who follows who, or anything like that. Other than that, my dad made me. Also, actually, do you know a guy named Tempest?
He says,
Oh
thinking.
god, that prick.
Let's see, Dragon
Yeah.
thinks that he's all that.
I think he's just confident.
Yeah, I've beaten him in chess multiple times.
Oh.
He doesn't understand how I've done it.
That honestly sounds like him.
And most people I end up beating in chess don't understand how I do it.
How do you do it?
Carefully.
Oh, okay.
But in any case, yeah, I know about him. I've met him a couple of times.
See?
Tauntaun roll Arcana.
Okay. Is there any
Okay.
chance we can also turn that cat into a Tressum? Cats with wings are cooler.
We'll see. Alright, you begin working. You begin working on, unfortunately, 3 different things that you have listed here.
No, I was making a decision on which to work on. The orange one's what he's actually working on.
Baron Nasher was your little eldritch creature, yeah?
Yeah, he was the eldritch creature that turned into a cat sometimes.
You,
Cat that sometimes turned into a monster.
that is currently your spellbook now.
Yes, I know. Just trying to get the eldritch monster bit back.
Okay, you're not entirely sure how to make it work, but as you sit there pondering, eventually Obi and Mark will return to the thing and go, "Hey, who owns the cursed skeleton?"
Technically me?
Oh, it's very cursed.
Oh, that's a shame. What am I supposed to do about it?
Well, most people would, unanimate him, but you do you, man.
Yeah, he knows how to animate himself.
Did you give him the thing that is making him cursed?
I don't know which thing is making him cursed. I bought him from the shop.
Okay, no, you didn't buy him from the shop. You bought the skeleton. What's animating him is the
The dagger.
Which
I mean,
you have
short answer
canonically
is
given
yes.
to Patterson.
I mean, yeah, but he said the thing that's cursing the skeleton. Tauntaun doesn't know what's cursing the skeleton. I didn't even know the fucking dagger was cursed.
Who'd have thunk that the dagger used by a cult of eldritch world-eating beings was cursed?
To raise the dead.
I mean, I never had any problems with it.
Yeah.
Tauntaun, what all have you given Patterson in the past times since you got him?
Bones, glass, armor, makeup, clothes, couple books, fatherly love, a
First
dagger, couple swords.
Okay, well, whatever the case may be, he can reanimate himself because he has whatever's cursed him.
That's probably the dagger I used to make him.
Yeah, most likely.
I ain't exactly built for front lines. Plus, that thing can cut through stone.
There's a lot of things that can cut through stone. My scythe can cut through stone.
Well, whoop de freaking do. Tiny dagger can do it. It can also cast a bunch of other spells, but so long as he's animated, I can't use any of them.
Okay. You may want to keep your eyes on him.
Okay.
The DM is turning Patterson against us.
Care to
The D-
elaborate, Impetus?
Don't let him collect organic material,
Why?
because he'll get bigger.
Oh, that's cool!
No, bigger in a bad way.
Please
mean?
elaborate further, or Tauntaun's not gonna do anything about it.
Basically, it'll get to the point where he will try to eat other non-dead organic matter
I see.
and combine them to his being.
I mean, we've been teaching him
Will he-
right and wrong. Or, well, I've been having Thorgrim do it.
Will he do it willingly?
Obi will just shrug to this.
Yeah.
Hubert,
Yes, my lady.
keep an eye on him. If he starts doing something like that, let us know.
Of course.
Maybe, Tauntaun, you should also take the dagger away from him, just to be safe.
But he's so good with it.
I know, but again, if this situation happens and he's unwillingly doing this kind of thing, I don't think Patterson would like that either. Best to play it safe.
Fine. It's not like I can have him give it to me right now. He's not here.
Of course. Still. Again, you've done a good job trying to teach him right from wrong. But if it comes to the situation where he can't control himself, that's not going to really, matter.
Hey, how much longer do we have on this time stop thing?
I don't know, about a day.
Probably not enough to have somebody go and get my other two.
Other two what?
Retainers?
You have retainers?
Is Buck Buddy.
Yeah, one of them is out there somewhere. His name's Jack.
No idea who it is.
The cute redhead.
Eh.
My other two are cook and a merchant.
Cool, Obi says, giving you a thumbs up, very clearly having no idea who you're talking about.
Wasn't Obi there when he showed up?
You
The
think
first
think Obi remembers every person he meets?
Fair enough.
He just doesn't care.
Hey, I got a question, Obidus. How much do you know about turning cats that became books into eldritch monsters?
I know how to turn eldritch monsters into books.
Well, that's a good enough start. Somehow I just gotta reverse that.
I also technically have eldritch monstrosity magic, but we don't talk about that.
Okay. Would you mind showing me how to do the eldritch monster to book thing?
Turning eldritch monsters into books?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm trying to turn my book into an eldritch monster again.
It's called polymorph.
Oh.
Yeah,
The thing that Jubilee does.
what you're talking about, however, is called invocations with warlocks, which I do not have access to.
I used to. Then the cat became a book.
Well, it kind of
Still sentient.
It kind of smells like you have an invocation still.
Yeah, that's the usual one.
You could probably give that one up and get it back.
But then I can't see in the dark.
That sounds like a you problem.
What is that scratching?
Also, the other issue is that
What?
you had it level locked.
It's Matt's mic.
What? What?
You're making a staticky sound.
How?
It's not happening anymore.
Yeah, you'll see it in the recording.
Obi just shrugs to this and is like, I would just say keep practicing, my guy. You might be able to figure it out.
Shame.
Devilish D will then look at you and go, I can go get you boys,
Oh, please!
but it'll cost you.
Of course it does.
Yeah, nothing's done for free around here.
How do you feel about ranged shield?
I feel it would be effective if I didn't already have a magic one.
No, it's in the spell.
Once again, we're gonna go back to what I said previously.
Fair enough.
It can be useful, and it is technically unique, but situational at best.
Fair enough. What else do I have?
Would you get his boys for a special kind of dance?
Depends on the dance.
You know, the special kind.
Sorry, my mama told me to wait until marriage. Just like she did with my dad. He says, taking off his hat and staring at the ceiling for a bit. I love those two. Greatest parents a kid could have.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Tauntaun, I don't have much to bargain with, so I tried to help you.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it.
Tiefling succubus, sad. Thank God I'm not full succubus, otherwise I would have actually taken psychic damage for that. That's an actual mechanic.
Don't really have a lot to give. I doubt you're gonna take an extra pulpy healing potion.
The one who gave you that extra pulpy healing potion. I don't accept returns.
I don't know. I've had like several of these. Some of them I've made, some of them I got from you. I have no idea which is which anymore. Oh shit, hold on. We had 3 days to do shit?
Yeah.
Oh, well then. Do some work on each of these then. One thing per day.
Anyways.
I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal.
This could go horribly wrong. What's the deal?
The deal is, anything you gain that is worth any type of financial, well, honestly, anything, up to 500 gold immediately gets transferred to me.
I'm gonna go with a no on that. I have a potentially magic knife.
Potentially. Is it the one
Yeah,
that
I never-
your
No.
skeleton out there?
No. This is a different one. I got it from a black hole man.
Spooky.
Yeah, I never did identify this. I probably
You have
should.
3 days worth of time. You could probably do a quick identify on it.
Yeah, we're gonna do a quick identify on this.
Okay. It's just a +1 dagger.
Oh,
Still nice. Hey, it's +1, so it is magical.
I have a +1 dagger.
That's nice, kid.
I'm willing to trade it for 2 people.
I'll trade it for 1 person.
Thick.
It's progress.
It is progress. We'll go with the cook first.
Okay, he says, holding his hand out for the dagger.
I shall give the dagger.
Okay. He looks it over and then claps his hand twice, and the cook does not appear. And he goes, "He's over, Jack. I think it's gonna be funny when he falls on him."
He does sound a little funny. Okay, before I give... You know what? No, actually, hold on. I do need that one. I use it as a component.
Well, since he's only got one, how about
Used to have
that
pink
one offer you made
hallucinogenics.
before? How about to reduce it down to let's say 200 gold worth of a favor,
250.
or $225 and a study of. No, actually, you're not interested in that. Sorry.
Okay. I'll
Just
take
realize
your word.
you understand. Well, you understand my absorption abilities, so I don't think you'd be interested in knowledge of that.
I have my own absorption abilities. It's very handy.
Yeah, we've had this conversation
but-
before.
You know, succubus heritage and all that. Not sure if you wanted a study of that.
Eh.
Like I said, I didn't think you were interested, so it wouldn't be a good offer for you. That's why I retracted it. All right. How about a couple of my first level spells?
Unless you're planning on giving them to me permanently. Probably not.
No? Okay. I mean, there is one I probably would be willing to give you, but don't think you'll...
You mean to tell me amongst 5 people you ain't got 200 gold? Like Mr. Moneybags over there? He says, pointing at Thorgrim.
Well, I just figured I wanted to, attempt to bargain without having to resort to that, but... Suppose if it can't be helped. Jubilee will go over to Thorgrim. Yeah, Thorgrim? Tauntaun needs a little help getting his last companion back, and Devilish is asking for 200 gold.
Matt.
I have no idea if Matt's speaking or not.
I don't know.
He's
don't even know if he's
he's
up.
back.
Yeah, he came back, we just can't hear him.
Matt, say something?
I guess he had to go for it. Oh, there's that.
No, I heard something.
What part of his mic is messed up? Did you not hear
I
me say
don't-
Reno?
Ah, he's back.
I have no idea what is messed up. I had to unplug it, plug it back in because it was having a fit for some reason.
Fun.
I know what part it is then.
So, what I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted by my mic is while Jubilee is trying to get him to pay money, Thorgrim is chatting Hubert's ear off about dwarven culture and the origin of the belt of dwarven kind and just blah 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 dwarven noise blah 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 blah, and then turns to Jubilee. Huh?
Rock.
It was more like and the interesting thing is that we don't call it the belt of dwarven kind to dwarves because we're dwarves. We just call it the belt of the ancients because we're dwarves. It'd be weird for dwarves to call it the belt of dwarven kind. Sorry, what?
Yeah, I'm just trying. Tauntaun's just trying to get back his last companion, and we just need 200 gold. I then look to Hubert and see how he's holding up.
Hubert has been nodding and every now and then chiming in, but is also reading a book. And since he's been chiming in, it is showing that he has been listening to some degree.
Okay, so he's not being like, get me out of this conversation. He's actually engaging. That's good.
That's why Thorgrim is talking, because he knows that Hubert will listen to him. So
Yeah, sorry to have interrupted Thorgrim.
Thorgrim kind of just sort of leans on his tippy toes. His companion?
You know, his 3 traveling companions.
His retainers.
Oh, you mean the one
That's
that
the
we
word.
haven't found yet?
Well, one. See, we already got one of them while you were
We
talking.
knew where 2 of them were. They were just on a ship.
Right.
Yeah, we're just getting the last one, and we just need 200 gold for a retrieval service from Devilish.
Julian, by the way.
He was the cook one, right?
No, that was Geo.
Ah, right.
Julian
Yeah,
is
they
the
already got
merchant.
Geo.
So 25 gold. Let me just reach in the bag here and just
200 gold.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just gonna reach in again because I called up the wrong amount. And all right, 200 gold. Plop it into Jubilee's arms.
And Jubilee will take the gold sacks and bring them over. Here you go.
Full, he says, taking it, claps his hands again. It's like, there we go. They're both out there, somewhere. Probably gonna fall on Jack, though.
That's fine.
Well, there you go, Tauntaun. You've got your companions back now.
Perfect.
Which means definitely stay away from Tauntauns from the first night we get. It's getting near the time where time resumes again.
Oh, you'll know whenever that happens.
Oh, it
Yeah,
says
and
you
I
didn't-
fucked up my magic missile.
Oh, it says you didn't leave anyone in the sky, did you?
No. You only asked me to get the goblin and one other person out of there.
So who else is in the sky?
Apparently that one's 2 retainers are over Jack, whoever that is.
Again, the cute redhead.
Prince, didn't you take Squib and Ricky up there too?
I know that they took a goblin, and there was one other person, but I assume Riki's the little kobold right out there. He says, pointing to Riki, who's still standing on the.
Is
ground.
George still up in the sky?
Oh, that was probably the other guy I pulled down.
Oh,
Okay, good.
why
It's like,
is that
wait a
good?
minute.
Don't worry.
Well, you're not in the sky anymore. You're on the ground now.
Don't worry. I did as I was asked and put him on the floor.
You probably did it in some way that's a practical joke, no?
I put him on the
Jubilee's
floor.
now immediately looking for George.
I put him on the floor
Seen what-
in the closest inn.
Oh.
Gently, I hope.
Not even a funny position.
I mean, I threw the goblin somewhere.
Of course you did.
You threw yourself?
In any case,
I know, that's meta.
In any case, the goblin, hopefully, will enjoy himself. Put him in a bathhouse.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no, he's not going to
Which
enjoy himself.
side?
He's just going to turn red and just, malfunction for a bit.
Yeah,
enough
he's
for
gonna
me.
panic real quick.
Good enough for me.
Does mean that we are definitely going to know when the time stops because he's going to be screaming and running.
Also, Jack will probably be cursing, because he's gonna have 2 people land on him.
Yeah, it's not the first time that's happened.
Yeah, I know.
Usually it's 3 people landing on him. After we're all, ejected out of a window.
Kind of. And after a while, eventually, you all will actually hear Jack yell out as time resumes and everything goes back to normal. And Devilish D goes, "Oh, good! Everything's back to normal."
Edel's gonna stand and put away the scroll. Finally.
As if on cue. Anyway, Hubert, good talk. And he just sort of pats him on the shoulder.
Hubert will shut his book and stand up while nodding. Very good.
Oh, what time did she's going to sign annoyance, realizing she's going to have to realign her clock. So she's gonna look out. What time is it in the day when time stopped?
It is exactly the same time that time stopped for your clock.
Oh, how convenient. She'll check her clock. What time is it?
It's early afternoon, about 11:30.
I guess we'll go and see Rashi tomorrow.
11:30?
That's not afternoon. That's before
It's
noon.
morning.
I said early afternoon, which is afternoon ranges from 11 to 2. Thank you very much.
But 11 is before noon.
I'm not saying noon. I'm saying afternoon, as in the time slot.
Afternoon is afternoon.
It's morning.
No.
It's morning, afternoon, and nighttime.
How is afternoon not afternoon? I don't understand.
I feel like that's just an American time slot thing, because I can see how it's kind of just gonna be the time slot of it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ow, my
apparently
head,
we're
it
all
hurts.
wrong.
What?
The afternoon time slot is 3 to 7.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I told you it's afternoon.
Midday,
That's not what I'm
midday is 10 to 3. Morning is 6 to 10. Evening is 7 to midnight.
In any case, it's 11:30 in the morning. How's that?
Good. All right. I guess we'll go and see Rashi now then. Oh,
And overnight is midnight to 6.
Wait, we can just go see him?
we know where he is, or at least how to find him.
Of course, this is all the broadcast breakups.
Alright.
Oh, there
Yeah,
he
I've
is.
got the Oxford Dictionary saying a time from noon to 5.
See, everything's saying afternoon is afternoon.
Which is
Anyway.
why I said early afternoon.
Early afternoon is not
11:30 is
11.
still not afternoon, man.
Yes, it
It's
is.
in the name, Jordan.
I am the DM. My word is law.
No. Well, Anal's going
In this
to.
world, you know what? In this world, it's how I say it to be. Argue me
Fuck
with
you,
that.
dude.
This world is incorrect. Well, Anal's going to
Yeah.
look to Devilish D. Thanks for letting us stay.
You're welcome.
Yeah, well, then turn and head on out.
As you
Pleasure as
as
always,
you-
devilish.
As you all walk out, you see Jack very angrily shouting at Gio and Julian, being very upset that they have just fallen upon him.
Tauntaun is just going to quickly walk by while whistling nonchalantly to go find a skeleton.
Patterson is staring up in the sky, and he seems very confused as the people he was watching are no longer there.
Patterson, I need your knife.
Patterson, he says, pointing up at the sky, as if asking where they went.
Hello, Patterson.
Yeah, that whole thing. The robot fucked up, time stopped for a while, we had some people fix some things.
Patterson stares at you very blankly.
Yeah, I don't have a better explanation than that, kid.
He does
Time
not
slowed
understand.
down to be really, 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 really slow.
No, it just a whole ass stopped.
He still does not seem to comprehend.
Patterson?
Hello.
Magic.
Patterson will just put pointer finger and thumb to his chin and just nod, accepting this one.
Alright. Well, he'll leave that be and is going to go speak with the others.
That's just such a cheap explanation.
He doesn't need to understand. But yeah, Adol's going to find the second party, wherever they are.
They're in the streets, having been easy to find from the whole debacle, except George. George is laying on the floor of the inn.
Oh, she's gonna get them all together and lead them back into the inn.
Mark's just gonna be sitting at the fucking floor and just be like, "The fuck happened?"
Mark fired a bullet when dealing with his brother. His brother sent it here, and it's stop time for 12 days.
Why did
Oh,
he
you're just
fire at
slowly
his own
populating.
brother?
We're still trying
Why
to figure
would?
that one out.
Mark has yet to explain himself, and I'm not sure he will.
Oh no, he fucking things just escalated.
Things escalated very quickly. I wanted to shoot a machine. Instead,
really
it got
got out of
fucking
hand.
teleported.
I kind of telegraphed the fact that I was gonna shoot something, and he just countered me.
I kind of telegraphed that I was going to shoot something, at which point he just kept going, do it then. Coward.
Do it, coward. No balls.
Do
No
it, you
riz.
Do it, you won't.
Anyway, we have a plan on how to deal with this. First things first, we're going to speak with Rashi.
The person who literally is trying to kill you guys.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, why is he trying to kill us? We set him free.
So?
Because we
When the
don't have
fuck did you
scales, I
piss
don't
him
know.
off?
When did you?
I didn't.
You did.
I met him like twice.
And both of the
Mark
times you
Piper,
aggravated
wasn't
him.
Wasn't
Technically,
that one
the
time we
only-
literally...
Technically, the only person to make him angry was Mark.
Oh yeah. Good job, Mark.
So Mark is the reason why.
So he's trying to kill Mark, not all of us.
He already did kill me.
And he was rather successful in it.
Yeah, that too.
Well, he did throw you off a cliff, so that was attempting to kill you too. Either
Yeah.
way,
Also, aren't we still holding the one thing he pretty much wants, which is his weapon?
we're not. Your father is. And we just won't bring that up in conversation.
Yeah, but he can track it.
I will be right back.
He can track it, and most likely the ritual he is conducting is towards getting it.
I believe I will need further explanation in greater detail. It seems you know much more than we do, considering...
I believe a lot needs to be discussed, Miss
Yes.
Gloomhollow.
We freed a
Apparently-
lizard we shouldn't have freed. He wants to destroy dragons. We're supposed to put him back in the thing, but we're going to use him to fight another thing and have those problems maybe deal with each other.
More or less.
Kind of forgot we were supposed to
That
put
Or
him
become
in
a
the
bigger
thing.
problem. One of the
Yeah,
two.
we're gonna fight the winner.
I mean,
I see.
or it becomes a bigger problem.
When
Because
you
if
say
your brother
the-
wins...
When you say
Rashi
the other
becomes-
problem, you mean the robotic fellow.
Supreme.
Yes! That is one of our problems, yes.
That actually is kind of a problem, because if Supreme can easily predict what Rashi is going to do, then... Oh, fuck, that could also be a bigger problem.
I have a counter to that. Rashi killed a god.
Yeah, and you forget
So did
that
Supreme, apparently.
Supreme has beaten multiple gods.
Supreme has beaten one god.
Multiple.
No.
So
Yeah, no, it
they
is
both have a
multiple.
wind
Every
under their
single
belt.
one of those hunters is a god.
And who do you think hunted them? Supreme? We don't necessarily
Yes.
know that. Either way, if
Well-
Supreme defeats Rashi, then Rashi is no longer an issue. He might be a mechanical being, but he is not going to be out and about raising zombies to attack people like he was before.
No,
Unless he
now he's
figures out
doing it for a
technology to
different
do
person.
that too.
I have a quick question here, Sarday. If you don't think Supreme himself hunted the gods, then who do you think got them for him?
She points over to Hunter Max.
Hunter Max is the fourth. He's the last person to be made.
Correct!
I thought it was the first.
No,
No, he was the last. The
No, he
last
just
one
happened to be the
previous.
strongest.
I'm also
Yeah.
the fifth.
Then they
He's
would
the fifth,
probably
and the other.
that'd probably be
Time out.
Hunter.
Hold on. Fifth.
Yes, fifth.
Yeah, there's four.
Who are the other four?
Alpha, Beta, Gamma.
Well, we know
Delta.
3 of them.
Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
There was a
That's four.
beta?
Although I'm kind of upset that it's not Alpha, Beta, Charlie, Delta.
He hasn't gotten Charlie yet, so actually,
That is-
fuck. Mark's gonna run outside.
Boo! Fucking
No, like,
boo, Jay.
If you think about it, the lettering he used, A, B, G, D, instead of A, B, C, D.
He's using the Greek alphabet. Charlie is not
Yes.
part of the
Yeah.
Greek alphabet.
He's not
Yeah,
using the
Speaking-
phonetic alphabet. He's using the
speaking
Greek
of-
alphabet.
You were thinking military coding.
Speaking
Yeah,
of Mark's
phonetic.
gonna-
Mark, as you go outside, you see Obi standing next to Charlie, with Charlie looking very confused, but still eating the food that he had.
he's gonna take a deep breath and just go back inside. Also, Charlie.
Okay, then here's a question. What about epsilon through lambda?
Can we focus on the matter at hand instead of these stupid side tangents, please?
But that's all we do.
Please.
Well, this seems very important. Why did he skip from delta to max? Is there just a bunch that didn't work
I'm
out?
just gonna pipe up and be, can we please get to not having everyone here turn into a robot, please?
Thank you. We have to go and speak with Rashi. Whether or not he's capable of dealing with Supreme, one thing is for sure, he's significantly stronger than us, as we saw the last time we fought him. Whether or not he can hit Supreme doesn't matter. What he can do is do significant damage to his city without the need for magic. He's physically strong as is.
And once Rashi falls, which is likely, what are we to do then?
Deal with Supreme.
So we are hoping that Rashi would create some sort of a weak point.
I think that Supreme already has a weak point.
That is?
She points to Mark. Him. Or specifically his weapon.
Well, I believe that was a foregone conclusion with the attempts to apprehend it.
Supreme is able to see into the future, apparently through calculations and whatnot. You cannot,
Predictions.
yes, you cannot accurately predict random chance. You can get a good idea, but not
You can
perfectly.
counter it by just setting it somewhere else, though. Because when I did fire it, I did see a course of black lightning course through him.
Then we just have to overwhelm him.
I do not believe that possible.
What if we found more of those guns?
I don't think that would be a good idea.
I agree.
No, but enough random chance going off at once, he's gonna
What-
get overwhelmed.
Where did you find the original, anyway?
I got it from Devilish Dan. He
Of
just had
course.
it and had to go through a bunch of signing paperwork and all that type of stuff just to get me it.
And yet he doesn't.
I had to sign a lot of paperwork. I didn't understand it all, especially not the I am not responsible if you blow yourself up warnings, but that's okay.
Well, Hale is
Either
gonna
way,
fold arms. Either way, Rashi is waiting for us out in the wilds. You can find him by the glowing purple that we'll see. If you are not confident enough with that plan, we can ask Azazel and Zardak for help. That is still an option.
we could speak to Azazel and seeing if we can get some type of perhaps teammate put together to help with it. I doubt she'd want to send an entire army for this.
Putting together a special team.
Very well then. We'll speak with Azazel and then go speak to Rashi. In the meantime, one of you can speak with the Zardak.
What are we speaking to Zardak about?
Getting a team or an army together in order to raid the Supreme City.
Oh, that'll be easy peasy.
Great.
Probably. Maybe.
And will then turn and head towards the exit. Then let's get going.
Maybe a 45-55.
Mark and George will get up and head up, and then Mark will just say, oh yeah, also Charlie's out there as well.
Then
Cool.
he can work together with Obitus on this.
Yeah, that's true. Also, he's also terrified of your sister or something like that.
My sister.
I think so.
Ella pauses. She remembers, like, which one he met with. Then she nods. Yes, that makes sense.
Figures out which one it is.
Mark casually leaking Charlie's biggest fear.
Charlie, who has not made this fear a secret at all.
Yeah, he's never been secretive about it.
He also never openly talked about it.
While he's never openly talked about it, he has shown that he does not like Valentine.
Yeah,
the
like
point-
every time Tauntaun's talked about Valentine.
Like, also, when he first saw Adelsar Day, he just immediately was like,
Oh, hell no.
I don't know about you. So you head back outside, Adelsar Day?
Yeah, she's going to Azazel's place before any more side tangents occur.
As you come out, you see Charlie holding Squib up towards Obi, and Charlie goes, "Yeah, and he can't die either." "That's nice, Charlie." "What do you mean he can't die?" "Well, he technically dies, but he just comes back. Kind of like you." "Cool."
His neck's been snapped. He's had bullets thrown at him. Every single net one we get goes at him.
Charlie, I think you need to put the immortal goblin down. Why? Okay, good enough.
Hello, Charlie.
Oh, hey.
And then Ada will just walk past him.
We're about to go potentially recruit to go fight a lot of really strong people. Do you want to come with?
Do I get to fight them?
I'd assume so, yes.
Cool. He says, and tosses Squib to Obi. Obi catches Squib and just sets him down. And Charlie will follow Adelsar.
Hello, unlucky / lucky goblin. He's so ungodly unlucky, but he's also immortal, so he's kinda lucky. Like a roach. Oh damn, did we all come here?
Oh shit.
I mean, you didn't all have to come. I just need to know who didn't.
Tauntaun's gonna stay with the boys.
Yeah, Dorothy's.
Ophi's gonna call his father.
I assume Mark and Charlie also came.
Yes. I'll have to go hunt Charlie's token down.
All beasties sticking with Ovi, you know?
Scalodius has no reason to go, but Jubilee will go because Hubert's probably there and wants to support Adel.
Who else didn't? Who else did or did not go? Alright, I hear no answer, so everyone else decided to go.
No man
I would
answer.
assume Patterson's still with Tauntaun.
You assume a lot, my friend.
Patterson's his own skeleton. He does what he wants. Also, Matt, if you're talking, your mic's messing up again.
EBRB.
Oh, he heard. Not see that verb until now. So yeah, he's just standing there.
Alright. Adel's gonna walk up and see Ramiel and Barbiel, I think his name is?
Yep.
Alright. And Azazel. Ramiel, Barbiel, Azazel.
Azazel will look at you and go, "Greetings. What brings you here?"
Greetings. We need your help.
And as you say this, she just looks over all of you and squints towards Obi's direction.
Something wrong?
I don't like that one.
He is different.
Immortal.
Yes.
So's the goblin.
I don't think she's met the goblin.
We've taken the goblin in here before. And Riki.
Yeah, but she never probably didn't have as much of a presence as Ovitus does.
Yeah, I mean, the difference between Obi and Squib is very different.
Squib actively hides from everything. Obi, sup?
Sup, motherfucker?
So, like I said, we need your help.
With what?
Are you aware of a factory city that is near your territory, capturing gods and other people and taking out their souls and turning them into machines?
He raises an eyebrow to this and goes, I am not.
Well, that is the case. There is a man named Supreme who plans on doing that with everybody in this realm, or on this continent at least. We've been trying to deal with him. Things have escalated, and now we can't ignore him anymore. We know where his city is, and we're going to need your help if we want to take him down. He is powerful, incredibly so. He's killed at least 5 gods.
I see.
And a dragon.
And is taking prisoners and then transforming them to,
Mechanical beings. He thinks that Mark's gonna kind of step up. He thinks that there's believes that people or organic beings in this plane are flawed, and he just plans on turning everyone into machines, whether they like it or not.
I see.
Then he'll kind of step back because he is a machine and he feels like he shouldn't be talking.
If he isn't taken care of, he will come after you all too.
He would have a fight on his hands were he to come to this city, though.
No doubt he would.
He would, but he'd also be able to, if he has any inkling of how your city works. This is George talking now. If he has any inkling of how the city works, or gets any type of information or leaks on anything, he could use that to his advantage at some point. What I heard, he is an extremely calculating person. So it'd probably take some time, but he'd eventually figure something out or build something that could become a big danger to the city.
Actually, I believe he's already familiar with this city.
That is troubling news, if correct.
We dealt with something recently which kind of confirms he is aware.
Very troublesome. And you wish me to simply wage war against this man?
Send a task force, send an army. We just need you to help take him down.
It doesn't exactly need to be a war. We plan on potentially getting help from other people. So he's not exactly a kingdom of his own right. We just want to put together a strong enough team or task force in order to at least take him down or weaken him.
He sighs and says, I will have to discuss with the other generals. I cannot make this decision on my own.
Very well. You can contact me when we are certain. We're still gathering forces as well.
Oh, she can. Yeah, sure, she can be able to contact me whenever she wants, so it'll make it easier.
Alright. Well, yeah, we'll then turn and start heading back out.
George is gonna stand there and look back at her.
Azazel will look to you. Yes.
No, he's looking at Eidos Sade because he's expecting the one more thing to happen.
Oh, okay.
Nope. None in this instance.
Adel, as you walk by Charlie and Obi, you hear Charlie go, "You think that one's strong? I think they're all strong, Charlie. Do you think I can fight them? No. Why?"
That was not a good time.
Then George will back over to Azazel and say, I believe we're going to be heading out again now, so I don't know when we're going to return again, but if anything does happen, just let me know.
He nods. Be safe. And Thorgrim, as you're walking away, Ramia will do a finger wave at you.
Wait, where is Randy?
She's
Right here.
Oh, right there. I totally missed her. Thorgrim will shoot a thumbs up back and just sort of say, later.
Smooth.
You really are out of practice, aren't you?
It's been 100 years. Thorgrim is just like walking away, just like.
Well, George, how do you think that went?
Well, I think it went well no matter what. They know about a potential huge threat coming to them, and if they so choose, they can take care of the prey either earlier or prepare defenses in time for it.
I think the big one was the strongest. Charlie, there was 2 big ones.
Either way, I mean, the guy's place is all the way over in Zardak's territory, so they have more than enough time to at least build defenses and do watches for it.
No, it isn't. It's near the pirate territory. It's not Zardak's territory.
I thought it was in Zardak's territory, like a ways away from Zardak's territory.
Time to open up the map. Yeah. This is part of the wilds. It's not Zardak's territory. Zardak's territory is...
You're thinking of that dot right there.
Yeah.
But that,
That's what?
That's Dr. Grudge's area.
Yeah, the vampire place and this place that we don't know much about.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Sure.
Oh, hey, let's go head back into the inn and see how the talks with Zardak went.
Speaking of, while that was going on, Ophi, you said you were trying to get into contact with Zardak.
Yes, he's using the stone to call the father.
Okay. For the time being. A few minutes will pass, and Zardak will chime in and go, "No, you can't keep it."
Oh no, Edelson wants to talk to you about making a team for something.
What?
Some robot dude who's apparently a problem?
Do you not pay attention when people talk, Ophi?
Her voice is so boring.
That's rude.
Fuck.
But correct.
Would you ignore me if I was talking to you?
Well, no, because I get beaten up for that.
I don't... Ophi. I don't beat you.
I didn't say you beat me. I said I'd get beaten up. I never said by you.
In any case, you need to listen to her more often.
Fine.
Because without you being able to tell me the situation, I can't agree or disagree.
It's the one who made the big thing. The elephant.
Elephant? Whatever.
I don't know, Beastie calls it an elephant.
Anyway, I assume you're talking about Supreme.
Yeah, probably. He's the one who made the big roly dude, right?
Yes.
Then yeah.
Okay.
We're also apparently supposed to be throwing a lizard at it. Not one of the big lizards, one of the small lizards.
You really have to pay more attention when people are talking around you, kid.
It had a weird name! Like Rash or something.
Anyway, I'll think about it.
Alright. Probably the best I'm gonna get out of you.
How have you been, kid?
Well, I almost got stolen by a giant metal elephant.
Zardak punches the bridge of his nose.
Look, I don't know its actual name, that's what Beastie calls it.
How are you doing otherwise?
Kinda bored. Kinda want to do more fishing.
You really... Is that all
And
you
I really want chocolate milk.
My
Are
God.
you near an inn?
I'm in one, yes.
You could ask the bartender for chocolate milk.
Oh yeah.
Is that all, Opie?
Did the big red slime dude come back?
Yes.
Are they doing okay?
They are doing fine, and are a remarkable improvement to morale. We found a way for him to consume negative emotions without any ramifications to the host. Essentially, he can eat the bad emotions away, leaving only the good ones.
Well, then I guess he's doing great.
He's doing fine.
Apart from that, yeah, there's not really a whole lot going on. Although I think Riki likes the goblin.
Okay.
Not Beastie, the other goblin.
I would assume you would have said Beastie or Mom if you had been referring to her.
It's true. Yeah, I don't know what she likes about the small goblin.
Zardek just chuckles a bit to this and goes, "Is there anything else, kid?"
No, not currently.
Alright, go get yourself some chocolate milk. And as you cut the communication, Zardek will say, "Be safe. Love you, kid."
Love you too.
And as you say that, the bartender will look at you and go, what tickles your fancy?
Chalky milk.
What kind of chocolate you want?
There's other kinds of chalky milk.
He will reach under and pull out a cold bottle of milk before he reaches under and pulls out three different small balls. One very dark, one a lighter brown, and one white. And he goes, "We got dark, white, and milk."
Can I have one of each?
Sure.
How much are the chalky milks?
2 gold each. Would you like it chilled or warm?
Chilled, please.
He nods and says, "Alright, so after you pour the milk over the truffles, you'll have to give it a few minutes to actually melt and mix with the milk." Essentially, he's telling you to be patient.
Okay.
And
He's gonna give 6 gold.
he'll serve you the 3 cups and nods.
If he's gonna take the 3 cups, start pouring the milk into the truffle, onto the truffle, and then walk over to the table again.
Okay.
I think he was at this table.
Issa's
Anything-
gonna watch
Anything I
Ophi.
can
Sorry.
anything I can get you to?
Beastie will shake her head. No.
Okay.
So light ale if possible.
Okay. He will grab a mug, pour you a mug, and go, 1 gold.
He'll gladly hand it over. Many blessings to you, sir.
And to you as well, I guess.
Before Scalodius leaves, Beastie's gonna grab his arm. Braced.
Oh. Yes, Beastie?
When we meet Rashi, protect child.
Of course.
He nods. And
If harm were to come to the child, then I might revert back to my old ways. He says that almost in an almost darker tone.
Beastie will promptly punch his thigh.
Ow.
He'll then go and take a seat near Wolfie.
Enjoying the show, Ophi. Scalorius just chuckles and takes a sip of his ale.
Anton, as you are sitting, you see Jack rubbing his head while Geo and Julian are staring at the other you, very confused.
Right, so a lot of things happened.
Are you able to asexually reproduce? Geo says immediately.
Probably, but no, this is me from a different timeline. They're a bard.
You say this, and you
I
just
think.
you can immediately see the two brain cells that the two of them share not computing with what you just said.
Okay, so you know how time is a thing?
No.
You know how the sun goes across the sky?
Sun goes across the sky.
Oh, for the love of God, I never realized how idiotic we were.
Now you know what I'm
Why must knowledge be so
Actually,
goddamn
now
burdened?
realizing that Tauntaun has a brain now.
Where's Edelsarday? I need to borrow her clock.
And, Ophi, as you're watching, you'll see that at least the two that had milk chocolate and dark chocolate are slowly turning into chocolate milk. White chocolate is white, so it's going to be the same color as your milk.
Ophi is going to be so confused about the white chocolate not turning to chalky milk.
But tasting like chocolate.
But he will, however, drink the dark chocolate first.
Okay. It's a bit bitter, but you know how dark chocolate tastes, so it'll be up to you if Ophi likes it or not.
He's just gonna go,
Not
like
liking
bad
that one?
fish.
I would not describe dark chocolate like that. I feel offended outside a game.
I personally don't like dark chocolate, but Ophi has a really weird tongue, and most of what he eats is fish. So he's had a lot of varieties of bad fish. Because there are some fish that taste just horribly bitter.
That's true.
So to him, that's a bad fish.
Upon returning, Hale's going to walk over to Ophi. How did it go with Zardak?
He said he'll think about it, and apparently I have to listen more to your words.
Are you?
I mean, I'll probably get beaten up if I don't.
She looks a little concerned.
Not by him.
That doesn't make it better.
I think what he's referring is if he doesn't heed your warning, whatever we end up fighting will hurt him.
Ah.
Yeah, something like that. Or Beastie.
Beastie looks offended.
You say that like you can't beat my ass into the
I don't
Don't
think she
look at
will
me like
know,
that. You
Master
not
Orpheus.
both know that you can beat me into the ground on a training session. It's usually when I get beaten
Master
up the
Orpheus,
worst.
just because she can doesn't mean she will. You're
And
hurting
You've
her
never
feelings.
seen our training sessions, have you?
Beastie
But usually
frowns
the
a
dummy
bit
you-
more.
That's the
Don't
example.
get me wrong, it's not as bad as any enemies. Because I can still walk after. And breathe.
Hale will,
And turn my head.
Hale will clear her throat. Anyway, we should probably go. Rashi is waiting for us.
Hey, Edel, can I borrow your clock real quick?
She'll take off its chain. Don't break it.
Okay. Alright, you two. You see this?
Hey, that's a ticker.
Yeah, this tells time.
It's really good for making sure that you have your beat right.
Yeah, that too. It's
Well,
very
that's a
good at
metronome.
telling time too.
So it's not important.
Actually, it's kind of important to what I'm trying to tell you.
It'll...
Our lives happen in a specific amount of time. Other me happened parallel to our time.
Julian will chime in and go, "Are you trying to teach us something?"
Yes.
Nerd!
Idol's gonna look between the two tauntauns, just clear throats and say, magic.
So it was asexual reproduction.
No, it was not asexual reproduction.
Can I have my clock back, please?
Yes. Apparently, they're not getting the understanding of time.
And can you also...
Jubilee just kind of chuckles and then says clone. Not reproduce, clone.
That would still fall under asexual reproduction.
Yeah, clones are technically asexually reproduced.
Just let them be wrong.
Yes. Yes, but this one can act differently. Plus, this one has the same talents I do.
Meh.
Says that in a specific way to get their attention off this.
But
I mean, technically, other me's a bit better than you. No offense.
Tauntaun, do you mind making the carriage, please?
Oh, right. Do we have a steed to pull it or whatever?
Hubert,
I gotta stop trying to go out through the
Yeah.
fireplace.
yes, my lady.
can you please set up your spider steeds?
Of course.
Thank you.
Jubilee is stunned into silence right now.
Tauntaun's gonna, or not Tauntaun, Ophi's gonna quickly finish his chalky milks. Because he did
Yeah.
pay for them, he's not gonna just let them go to waste.
The three... Jack will just look at you, Tauntaun, and go, "Are you about to go into a fight?"
Technically, hopefully not. We're just gonna go meet a lizard and see about getting it to throw him at a robot.
What are the chances of us dying if we follow you?
Quite low.
Is it any higher than 0?
At all.
I'd say 35%.
We're not
Yay.
going.
Okay, you guys think about ways to make money.
Legally or illegally?
Legally,
Tauntaun's just going to mentally tell Julian, either one's fine.
if you get caught, you'll be put in jail for life and you won't be able to do anything fun again.
Maybe not in this city, but just get some ideas ready.
Julian will give you a thumbs up.
Also, while you're here, can you take care of Ricky and Squid, Jack?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Make sure they don't create any babies. I've seen the eyes those two were making.
Otis, Charlie, are you coming with or are you staying here?
Is there someone to fight?
We're
Potentially.
not gonna fight them.
I mean, you never know. We could run across a Hydra along the way.
Charlie looks disappointed at the aspect of no fighting.
You just stay here for now.
I mean, worst case scenario.
Yeah, it would be nice to have Charlie with us. You know, we've run into like what, 2 Hydras so far.
Charlie, if I
or we want to do the machines that are tracking us down while we're traveling.
True. But Charlie, if I asked you not to fight someone, would you not fight them?
Charlie will ponder this for a really long time and go, maybe?
I
Yeah.
tell you what, if you listen to Edel Sarday when she tells you not to fight something, I'll let Geo show you some recipes.
I'm good at listening. And as he says this, Obi will just slowly pan to look at him.
Halo will sigh. Fine, you can come with. I guess when
Charlie will crack his knuckles to this news.
I guess when things will go terribly, either because of you or I hope for success, but
If
why I
you
say
fail
that.
to listen to
Not
Edel Sarday, I'm taking away your cooking supplies.
actually,
You, I can just get more.
Jay looks donatus. Can't you teleport us there?
I have to know a location, but yes.
When you came here, did you see a purple area that was glowing purple?
Yes.
Can you take us there?
Which part of it? It's huge.
The center,
The center.
I didn't go to the center.
then the outskirts.
Can I read your mind?
Go ahead.
Obi's eyes will turn green. Now everybody has.
Why is it whenever I pretty sure Obi's talking to someone, he just goes, bored now, reading your mind, from the Team 4-star Goku?
Yeah, when no one can explain it properly, it just says I'm just gonna go to your memory.
Bored now. Bye bye. That was his go-to method, but in between the years of his adventuring, Nilo has convinced him to ask permission.
Of
Getting
course.
permission is not necessarily a problem, though.
Yes.
He
Not
will-
at that point, it's like, look, at least you asked. I'm not even gonna try going for the second part. Took forever to get you to the first part.
Oh, hey, this guy kicked my ass. I'm sorry, what?
You fought Rashi?
Yeah, he was there with you guys when he fought Rashi. Rashi made him
Yeah.
scream in pain.
Oh, that's Charlie talking. I thought you meant Obisus.
No, Charlie said, hey, he kicked my ass. And Obi goes, I'm sorry, what?
Alright. So what's Rashi
Hey,
doing?
where's George?
He's somewhere around here. Unless
Everyone checked underneath you.
unless I didn't copy him, which is also entirely possible.
I guess you didn't copy him.
For some reason,
Hey
he's
guys, I
not-
got the feeling we forgot something.
Why does this look like the place where Kuotoa helped us summon a god?
It's not. I actually made sure of that this time.
Okay. Just, is this man really here where we summoned the dragon god?
No, this is a different area. It's a different. It's actually a different map. There we go. I
Alright.
don't know what happened to his token, but for some reason George wasn't at the end, so that's why he didn't get copied here. And Rashi is sitting in the exact same position that you saw him frozen in, except he is muttering now, and you can see the energy rolling off of him.
I'm just gonna stand a bit far back.
Il sighs and is going to start heading over. Before she can say a word, however, Beastie is sprinting right in.
Okay.
Roll a con save.
Can Ophi try and stop her from doing this?
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
That's Beastie.
Okay, you hit where the rope is, and you see a purple wall appear in front of you as you slam into it, but cannot approach.
Yee. That probably hurt.
You made your con save. It didn't punish you. You just came to a stop.
So that's a no on stopping Beastie. Got it.
Nope. Yeah. Beastie said what they were doing, and Rashi will open one eye to look at you, Beastie, and you can tell that he is giving you a quiet contemplation, but continues doing what he is doing.
Beastie is going to start pacing slowly.
Scalois is starting to walk around to a different part, not looking very happy himself.
Ophi gonna try and just collect both of them and just bring them back over to LV.
If they resist you, that will require athletic checks for grappling.
Well, Scalodius went to a different direction too.
Yeah, but he also said that he was trying to wrangle you too.
Yes.
So
Trying to
if
wrangle you both.
So if you are resisting, you'll have to
Well, that's
do
for
a grapple
Beastie.
check against him.
Oh, cool.
What's up, Matt?
Where is Ophi?
I am typing a question.
Well, I wrangled a Beastie.
Okay. Now you'll have to try to wrangle Scalodius.
Glodius rolled a 10.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, but you'll have to roll a second grapple check for Scalodius.
Yeah, I know, I'm working on it. And I beat that by double.
So you do somehow manage to wrangle and drag them both to Elfie.
While being dragged back, though, Beastie will yell out in Goblin, I know about you, and I know your legend. I won't be satisfied until I test myself against you. Fight me!
And
No, bad.
will,
That
Bad.
answers my question.
they,
Bad mother.
will,
Bad.
Will interrupt ritual. Must finish.
Skilloos,
What-
on the other hand, just simply in Draconic says, one who slaughters my kind.
And what ritual are you attempting?
Rashi sees no reason to answer meat.
Supreme has a dragon.
Rashi's eyes will slowly lock on you.
If you want to know more, you have to speak with me instead of doing this. And she gestures to the ritual.
We'll speak from here.
I guess you don't want to find out about Supreme's dragon then. And she'll start turning to go.
If it does not wish to tell Rashi, Rashi will find out
Clear.
after the ritual is complete.
Clearly not, since you didn't find out before. I want to roll a persuasion and see if that will get him to stop. Can I or no?
He will not stop.
Ah, well.
He is not willing to listen to anyone who tries to get him to stop.
Ah, well. I guess we can't stop the ritual without fighting him, and I don't want to fight him right now.
Nice.
I'll be
Much-
right back.
Much like Adel Sarday, you can't tell exactly what it's for, but it is necromancy in some way, shape, or form.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Obidus, do you know what this man's doing?
Wish you had to ask him. Now I have to figure out what his modifiers are.
It's
Of course I'm
probably
gonna
like,
ask the Archmage!
It's probably like plus 40
Of
or something.
necromancy, nonetheless.
Which means he'll have advantage, goddammit.
Like he just immediately crit succeeds. Yep, there it is.
He's bringing
Almost
something.
did.
He's reanimating something really big.
How close are we gonna not want to be?
I think me and Charlie are the only two people who can get out of its radius in time.
Meaning we are screwed.
No, not necessarily. That is
Child.
entirely up to him, he says, pointing at Rashi.
I see.
Georges is gonna pipe up and say, if we want to make sure this isn't gonna absolutely kill us, you might as well just explain the situation to him.
Very well. Supreme is going around collecting gods, dragons, and whatnot, and taking their souls and putting them into mechanical bodies. He plans on doing this with everyone in this continent and potentially everyone on this realm. We need you to go after him and stop him. Lest he's going to make an unkillable dragon.
Everything that bleeds dies.
And yet his creations don't bleed.
Oil is their blood. They bleed.
I don't think Hunter Max had oil, did he?
Technically, yes. He had something akin to oil.
Ah,
Hydraulic fluid.
then you're going to have to go and kill him.
Rashi does not like the sound of this creep.
Well, she's going to point in the direction of Supreme's fortress. He's that way.
Rashi will handle after ritual.
Ophi, let me go.
No.
That was not me asking.
And this is me still telling you no. You are going to stay.
Did George hear them talk saying this?
Yes.
gonna walk over and kind of just stand next to Skelodius. I'm just gonna be blatantly honest with you, Skelodius. You're not going to lose against him. I know he's slaying your people, and I know it's probably not something you like to hear, but do you really think you're going to do anything against him when there's a bigger objective that we're trying to accomplish here?
Not with violence, but there is something I can do.
You really think the evil lizard's gonna listen?
Master Ophius, please let me go, and I promise you I won't attack him.
Will you stay here?
I will at least stay within reach.
Just don't
Okay.
piss him off and make us have to fight. He kind of just walks back over to the other side.
It's not very within reach.
So, you know what I meant.
Yeah, I know.
It's still within, you can just grab and run. This is the mighty killer of my species, huh?
Rashi
This
will...
person who has to hide himself in a bubble away from everybody.
Rashi will just look at you, look you up and down, and go, "You are no dragon."
I am of dragon kind.
You are no better than a glorified lizard.
Aren't you also a lizard?
At
Rashi will
least I
punch
have enough honor to be a lizard.
to you. And yet you sit there
You-
and you boast of being dragon.
Honor for my kind. You hide away in your shell, not willing to even stop some big bad machine from your own machinations.
Rashi will stop.
You're pathetic.
Wolves care not of the words of sheep.
Then why did you stop, sheep?
Sheep are meant to be slain, cooked, and eaten.
I prefer fish.
And yet what I see is someone not even willing to leave his little home to look for a hunt.
All hunts must be prepared for. Rashi is preparing.
And by the time you're done preparing, your prey will already be gone. And then you'll be the hunted.
It will try.
Then show Supreme what kind of hunter you are. Or be his prey. You
Rashi
don't have
shall.
time for this.
Don't you have an army?
Rashi has all the time Rashi desires.
He's just gonna take a sword. He's not gonna like bash against the wall. He's just like kind of pressing against it.
Okay. Roll a con save.
You lie to yourself.
You said you put it against the wall, yes?
I'm leaning, like putting my hands against it, like leaning against it.
Roll
If it's a
con
wall, if it's not, then all right.
save. If you're touching it in any way, shape, or form, you need to roll a con save.
Rolls are ass tonight. I should have raged when I had the chance.
Okay. So, you will take 23 points of necrotic damage as it feels like your life essence is being drawn into the wall. And roll an Arcana for me.
Just him?
Yep, you're the only one who touched the wall and felt its effects.
Yeah, no chance in hell.
Nope.
Just without flinching, just kind of staring at him, trying to muster my most intimidating look.
She will stare back at you.
Show me the predator, and don't show me the prey. Otherwise, you're just a waste of our time and not worth looking into. Prey.
She will continue to watch you, not seeming too terribly bothered by your words.
Obitus.
Huh?
What's the range of his spell?
What spell?
The ritual that he's casting, what's its range?
That circle. It's what's under his little circle that might cause the problems.
El's
you
gonna
know
look
what's
to
under it?
George.
If I knew what was under it, I wouldn't be as curious as you all are.
Yeah.
Do you know how much longer the ritual has?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Well, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think I can summon a construct in that time.
El's gonna look over.
Now, I won't...
You go.
Sorry. I won't say this part out loud, just using my psionic mind to speak into Rashid's mind. If you don't get out of this bubble, I am going to flood it with so much radiant energy, you won't be able to continue your ritual. You can either stop willingly, or have it interrupted and start over again.
If it thinks it can stop me, try.
What are the chances Ophi can tell that Scolodius is threatening this man?
Probably none, because he did all of that telepathically.
Did Rashi respond telepathically, or...?
No. Oh, yeah, he did. You didn't hear a reply.
Okay.
El's gonna look to Beastie and the others. Is there anything special about this place? Any legends or anything? What died here?
Would Ophi
George.
know?
Actually, what does have does it have religious significance?
Not as far as you guys know. This just seems like a random patch of ground. But it's important to him.
Oh, wait a second.
Please
Hold
look,
on.
please look around.
Guys,
Hold on.
can I roll a history check?
Sure.
Okay.
So can George try to like just go and look at
Okay,
the pillars and shit and see if he sees anything on them? Any writing?
Yeah, there's no writing on them whatsoever.
Are they actually made of stone, or is it just gray bone?
It is made of stone.
Okay.
Seems to have been shaped
What did-
magically.
All right, remind me, what area is this again that we're on? If we were to look at the map, what area are we in now?
That one you wouldn't know because you didn't walk here. You instantly teleported.
Scalolius turns to Obris. Where are we on the map?
What?
I don't know where we are. Hold on, he says, and just flies into the air. This is gonna take a while, so continue talking as it does.
Tauntaun will send up Cat 300 feet, as long as it takes. That awakened mind cat.
Yeah, I'm over.
So, Ail's looking around because she recognizes the puppeteer or the librarian, either one of them, said that Rashi was in the Wildlands, the No Man Land area, yes?
Yes.
And one thing that she remembered back when she was told about the legend of Rashi by someone was that Rashi was part of a tribe of people And the reason why he believed Draco was valuing the dragons more than his people is because something happened to his people and they did nothing. And his people used to live in the wilds, or what the wilds used to be. There is a big chance that could be who he's reviving. But then, what's the need for such a flashy magical spell for that? And why bring them back as undead?
Obi comes back down, and where you are in the map is where you are.
Okay.
It's actually not too far away.
Based off of his best guesstimate.
Damn, I wish Squib was here. He'd know where this is.
At this point, Skillo's took a step back and goes to his knees, and he's starting to pray.
Okay.
Praying, Lord Draco, to hear my words and know your enemy stands before me. And he must learn the error of his ways.
Do I need to stop him? Hubert says, pointing at Skelodius.
Yes.
We probably should.
Hubert will draw a dagger.
Don't kill
Not
him.
that kind of stop. Just knock him out.
I still need weapons for that.
Not the stabby kind.
I mean, he's already said his prayer and then gets back up.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, but let's see if Draco will actually do something this time.
I think that was more of a battle prayer. So
I
Skelodius.
apologize, child. I must break my promise to you.
Beastie's gonna rage.
Okay.
Let's
No.
As is
Bad mother.
Glorious.
Bad.
Let's hope that this is the right one. Okay. Okay. Let's hope I get the right one.
What'd you get?
The ground around me is difficult terrain. Not the one I wanted. Owl.
Whap, whap, whap.
Then unrage and rage again.
I can't do that. Not fast enough anyway.
Difficult
Skelodius.
terrain for your enemies.
Well, what Beastie is going to do is she's gonna try and break out of Ophi's grip real quick. So I guess I have to roll an athletics for that.
Yep. And while you try to do that, Skelodius gets to tell me what he's doing.
Does Ophi have to roll athletics or can he roll acrobatics?
Since you are the one initiating grapple, you have to roll athletics.
Okay. Well, shit.
Okay, so Beastie breaks free. Skelodius, what are you doing?
He takes a big breath in and then just tries to blast the circle with his radiant breath.
Okay, roll a con save.
My rolls suck tonight. Even from a distance, this is affecting me, huh?
Yep.
Alright.
So, your breath will hit the wall, and as it does, you see it contort and twist before blasting back at you, hitting you for 45 necrotic damage.
So Beastie is then going to sprint right up to Skelodius and is going to grab him and will try and wrestle him to the ground.
Okay. Roll athletics against his athletics.
Alright, let's do it. Well,
We're
shit.
both rolling with advantage, so.
Yeah,
And,
probably got me there, brother.
Don't forget, you took 45 necrotic damage.
I account for it.
Okay, so Skelodius, you very easily fend beastie off, do you try anything else?
He just sighs and turns away.
Know your place.
He won't be of any hope to us.
Know your place.
Your place will be under my foot in due time.
Rashi sees it is as much of a coward as it is false with its words.
Elvi will raise a hand towards Scalodius and say, "Pick your battles, please."
We should all try to leave.
In a moment. And she looks to Rashi. Whatever you summon, is it going to attack us?
Rashi has no reason to attack you.
And we stay. I need to have your word you'll help us on this. And if we have to wait through your ritual for that...
Rashi does not offer its word to meet.
Well, you're going to have to give me more than that. I'm willing to wait for it.
Rashi scoffs to this.
Oh. Hale is not moving. Beastie will calm down, but will stand in front of Ophie.
George's just gonna sit down and just is also pinching the bridge of his nose at this point.
So we're parking our asses here then?
That's the plan.
I don't know. From what I've heard, this doesn't sound like the best plan, but if that's what you want.
Adel, should we really wait?
Do you want us to leave?
Ground is beginning to shake.
I believe we should at least back away. And
You will not be in harm's way. Rashi will make sure.
Can George roll an insight on that?
Sure.
I will aid. I will prevent the help action if possible. Wow.
Seems good to you.
Yeah, I
That
don't
seems-
think he's gonna hurt us. So.
That seems fine to me.
At this point, if he planned on hurting us, he could have done it anyway because of that dumbass over there.
Beastie will just glare at George.
Seems like a fair assessment.
Hale, meanwhile, will shake her head. Rashi is a lot of things, but he's not a liar.
George will look over at
So-
Beastie. Is there a problem?
Hold your tongue, young man.
Oh, I've been holding my tongue a lot against this type of tomfoolery. You should maybe talk to your friend over there who decided to fuck with the one person who can kill his kind like it's nothing.
If he saw the killer and chose to do nothing, Zardak would not trust him with child.
The ground is beginning to shake more violently.
Oh, would the both of you just put it back in your pants?
She'll
Yeah,
look,
George.
She'll look to Ophie and then puts her axe back in her pants. Okay.
And
Good enough.
behind Rashi, you all begin to see the ground bulging a bit, as whatever it is Rashi has reanimated is seeming to come out of the ground.
Alright, let's see what it is. It's better to know what it is now than... Eek.
You all hear the sound of cracking stone and see bits and pieces of tree blast from the ground as the creature pushes itself up and spreads out very long, rotten wings and gives a very loud roar.
Oh,
Is that a goddamn Dracolich?
No, it's not a Dracolich.
A skeletal dragon, though.
And now that the ritual is complete, Rashi will stand. And you watch as the ropes begin to burn away as Rashi will look to you all.
it was going to stir up the dragon.
It seems to be getting used to its new undeath as Rashi will begin stepping forward and come face to face with you and goes, "Where?"
She will point off in the direction of Supreme.
You see Rashi's long tongue snake out of his mouth before he nods and begins to walk.
Mark's just gonna pipe up. Just so you know, his entire place is anti-magic.
Irrelevant. Once an undead begins moving, anti-magic is no longer a problem.
Well, that's good to know, but also a bit terrifying to know.
Yeah, it's a bit terrifying to know how that fight's gonna turn out.
Scalois
Well,
is
I
just
was thinking
starting to
more
pray
about
again.
my skeleton.
Okay.
Does Beastie notice this?
Notice Scalodius praying?
Yep.
I highly doubt he's trying to hide it.
Beastie's...
Yeah, and this is not like a battle prayer thing. It's more of a please, Lord Draco, understand the soul may not know what it does. Forgive it and let it, and show your mercy to it. He's doing a prayer of sympathy for the dragon that just got raised, honestly.
Chance
Oh.
I can identify what kind of dragon it was in life.
Survival.
Survival.
Can Ophi try too?
That's not
Sure.
very good. Oh, actually, it is very good.
Ophi did not roll very well.
Looking it over, you're fairly certain it was a metallic. You think it was a silver, but based off of years of decay and erosion, you're not entirely sure.
Okay. LV's face kind of
Oh no.
very slightly sours. But she says
And-
nothing.
And if nobody says anything, Rashi and the dragon will walk off.
Beastie will say one thing.
Okay, what do you say?
She'll look to Rashi. We will fight one day.
Rashi stops and looks over. Is it a warrior?
Yes.
He flicks his tongue, steps forward. Come.
Oh shit. Wasn't expecting this. Okay.
Yeah.
She'll start walking forward.
Scalois is just trying to get a good look at the dragon, and then Dracon just calls out to it, "Will you please honor me with your name?" In Draconic.
One thing at a time.
Yep.
Rashi will look you over his long reptilian tongue coming out of his mouth before he rolls his shoulders, and you hear clinking as his bone armor begins taking itself off of him. And I'm just going to copy and paste him because that's easier. And stands behind him as Rashi notices your lack of armor and will remove his armor as well. But you all see that his armor is very clearly still animate. At which point, Rashi will lift his greatsword, grab his dragon's head shield, and says, "Show Rashi what it is capable of."
Oh boy. I didn't think this far ahead. Okay.
What did you do?
She's about to spar with Rashi.
Fight me!
She's 1v1ing Rashida Rust.
Fight me. Okay, bet.
Oh no, it's the consequences
what?
of my actions.
Fight me. Does it fight well? Yes, come here.
Alright. Beastie is gonna rage and it's gonna run right in and we'll start. If only she had her sword with her. Guess she'll just punch him right in the face. Let's see how this goes. Poorly, I think. Wait, he's not wearing armor, but he does have that shield. Does that hit?
Hold on.
Yes.
You swing a punch at him, and as he notices that you're swinging at him unarmed, he'll actually throw both his shield and his sword aside. And thanks to him throwing the shield aside, you do in fact hit.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, let's do it again. Oh no. That one definitely didn't hit.
Alright. The first one hits no problem, whereas the second one you rear back and slam into his chest, with Rashi looking down at you. And he will take 3 attacks. As he'll open his jaw wide, lean down, and bite onto your shoulder, Beastie, dealing 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
And due to your warrior's instinct, you know this is on the lower end of his damage.
Oh.
At which point, now that he has you bitten, you'll all watch as he will hit the ground and begin rolling.
Death roll.
Oh god.
Get a roll.
Okay, so now we know Rashid's weakness. We need a man from Florida.
Hold his mouth shut, that'll do it.
Or Cocaine Bear.
As he will deal 16 points of piercing damage to you, with an additional 7 points of bludgeoning. And with his third attack, he will continue the death roll.
Alright.
Hold on, he's not done.
Okay.
24 points of piercing damage. And 10 points of bludgeoning.
Alright.
Now he's gonna action surge.
You were raging.
Alright, I forgot I was, so that's half on all those.
So figure out the difference and then give yourself half of the damage taken.
Yep.
But he is going to action surge, and he's going to do this 3 more times. For 23 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
9 points of bludgeoning damage, next one is going to be 23 points of piercing damage again.
Okay.
And an additional 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And the last one.
What's the last one?
I'm working on it.
Work faster.
18 points of piercing damage. And 2 points of bludgeoning.
Just two.
As for you, Galodius, it replies that its name is... which you can translate into common, which will be this. Posted in chat, by the way.
I
Yes.
see. Oh, that feels familiar. Nilo just got a cold chill down his back.
Risen Carnage?
That's a dope name.
A calamity, if you would.
Alright, so,
Hmm.
Beastie, it's your turn.
Well, on the last one, she's going to use her reaction action to swing.
Okay.
Why, I wish that was the advantage. Oh well.
Punching Gator does not work.
In which
Gator
case,
is not shark.
she's gonna try and grapple it and try and wrestle the gator and keep his mouth shut. Preferably while removing her shoulder from it.
You'll have to roll a grapple check against his grapple to try to break free of it.
Oh, let's try that. Ooh.
Nope.
Nope, okay.
Nope.
For my extra attack, can I do it again?
Yes, you can try as many times as you have attacks.
Nope.
Nope.
Well, I guess that's that for now.
So that's your turn?
Yep.
More death rolls! And as this is another turn in succession, he gets to add more damage die to it.
Oh boy.
uh, 26 points of piercing damage, and 7 points of bludgeoning. Rolling, what? 24 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
16 points of bludgeoning, 23 points of piercing, and 9 points of bludgeoning. At which point, Rashi will stand with you firmly clamped in his jaws before opening his mouth, allowing you to fall to your feet as Rashi stares at you and goes, Rashi has won.
Beastie will grip her shoulder, very badly bleeding. But we'll look up at Rashi. You. And then she'll raise her fist towards him.
Rashi will flick his tongue, tilting his head. Doesn't seem to understand the gesture.
She shakes her fist a little. We fought. We fought well.
It is durable, Rashi says, and will run a finger along his tongue, and you think this is just a showing of goodwill for his kind, and he presses his tongue to your forehead.
His tongue? Huh.
No, his thumb. He ran his thumb along his tongue and presses it to your forehead.
She looks up at his thumb, thinking for a while. Do you like fish?
Rashi likes meat.
She will then reach into her pack eat, and offer him some.
He'll take it and eat it in one bite.
She'll smile.
And the armor will walk up behind him before merging with him again as he picks up his shield and sword and goes, "Do not die.
You too.
Rashi wishes to give it a warrior's death," as he will turn and begin walking away.
Beastie will watch him go. We'll use, Health Surge so that she gets back half your hit dice, so that is 60, 12. Okay.
Who knows, Matt?
I am so confused right now.
Alright.
He is no friend. He is no friend of Scalodius.
And then,
Well, yeah.
while gripping her shoulder, she'll start walking back. Looking content.
Were we able to see the sparring match?
Yes, absolutely.
Thorgrim is clapping, like, well done.
Hubert will very calmly walk towards you, Beastie, smack you in the back of the head, and go, "Stupid," and then go back to Abel Sarte.
Beastie glares at him. You make enemy with powerful warrior. And princess's diplomat?
I have made enemies with several people.
She'll then go up and punch him in the leg. Stupid. He'll then return back to it, Wolfie. Sorry, child.
He's just gonna bap her on the face. You gotta stop that.
But me, warrior.
And if you keep this up, you're gonna be useless to my father.
Zardak understand.
He may understand, but what if one of these guys just decide fuck it and kill you?
Then me die
You
warrior
keep picking
death.
battles you can't win.
Beastie thinks for a while. You fight your
That's not a-
father.
No, we spar. He trains me. I don't
Insane.
just randomly go up to him and just be like, "Fight me, old man." No, I ask him to help teach me things.
She points
You,
over to
however, choose the most suicidal things.
She points over to Thorgrim. You went up to Dwarf and said, "Fight me."
Well, that's because I don't know the dwarven word for spar.
I
Me-
do speak the common tongue, you know. You could just say we spar.
Me no know the lizard man word for spar. But he understood. And
Okay.
we friendly. If me die, then me die. I die warrior.
There's a difference between dying as a warrior and dying of suicide. That
Yes.
would have been suicide.
Beastie looks confused to this.
Jubilee just kind of clears her throat, so I guess that was a success.
Ale is rubbing her face. That was the most stupid thing I've ever seen, but yes, somehow that worked out.
That's
I don't know if
because
it's stupid.
Rashi seems to be of a warrior type mentality. He likes people fighting him head on. That is why I have his respect, I believe.
He threw you off a cliff.
He threw me off a cliff after he antagonized him, he says, pointing at Mark. Otherwise, he was going to be content to continue fighting with me. He simply put me out of the way. Imagine putting aside leftovers for later.
Beast then gonna go up and punch him in the leg again. You did the same thing I did, and you call me stupid.
I did not do the same thing you did. I was fighting him to hold him off. You fought him.
Hubert, honey. Hubert, honey, I don't think you're going to win this argument. I think it's kind of a lost cause.
Beastie is just has her arms folded, and she looks very proud with herself.
Smug goblin.
In any case, this could arguably have been on the better of the choices we could have made.
I think Rashi is at least friendly with two of us now, so we're not enemies for now.
You can almost hear an audible, dragon growl.
For the
Stop
time,
acting like such a child.
Beastie will glare at George. He killed his race. You child for not understanding.
No, I completely understand, but there's more things to be fucking dealing with. If he doesn't take care of Supreme, there won't be a race for him to actually avenge.
You do realize that avenging something usually means it's gone, right?
Priest
Take revenge.
knows, young man. He not stupid, but he angry.
Okay, and?
I am angry and confused now. I don't know if he raised that dragon as a mockery or for a different reason.
Who was that dragon, Scalodius?
The Risen Carnage.
Is that a legendary dragon?
DM, would I know, because my fanaticism, would I know of that in my religious studies?
You're fairly certain that was just the name the dragon decided to call itself. You're fairly certain that it knew undead life. It has a new personality. It is not the dragon that it once was any longer.
It is just the name it has taken in its new life.
Man, if that is Calamity, that is bad because... Well, not bad, but funny, because he died like 3 times. He died, came back as a cyborg, died again, came back as a revenant, died again, and now he's just an undead.
The world ill needs another Calamity.
Magala
Yeah, who
does-
knows? Maybe he'll die a 4th time and just, become a cyborg again.
Magala does not die.
I do not know the meaning of death. I will constantly come back.
I already
The Magala is the Magala is everywhere mechanic.
Oh my god.
Like, he went through so much. He got shot by a spaceship, got his ass kicked by legends and dragons, and got sent into an alternate dimension after being shot to crap by a bigger spaceship.
I punched him into oblivion.
And he kept coming back, and now he's back again.
Just in a new form.
Man, if that... Well...
What the scary part was, I shuddered when he said silver dragon.
well, Magala was black, not silver. Though he did...
Silver was a silver dragon.
Yeah, he did turn gold. So, it could be him.
Yeah.
We'll never know. We'll find out when he starts throwing
Alternate
ether
timeline
around.
and shit, man. In any
Alright.
case,
Well, it will look...
Scalodius is... it turns back to everyone. I know I'm angry, but I'm now more concerned more than anything.
Why?
Rashid has a hate for dragons. Why would he raise one? That's the concerning part to me.
Mental and physical warfare.
Rashid doesn't do mental warfare.
Could be because he gets to subjugate something that subjugated him, Obi says.
How do you know about that?
I'm a necromancer.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Unimportant. Obi
Yes.
says to this.
Alright. And yes, Thor. Yes, Matt. Magala is from Monster Hunter. It's literally that monster from Monster Hunter. That's Magala.
You were fighting Shagaru Magala the whole time?
Yes.
Yep. I punched him in the face as Nilo.
Oh,
In any
fucking-
case, if he is doing it to subjugate someone who subjugated him, that's probably why he's doing it.
That certainly explains why I refused to stop the ritual. Either way,
He refused to stop the ritual because he's probably been doing this for like 7 days.
7 days. Is that
Yeah.
how long it usually takes to raise something?
Depends on the ritual.
Well,
For
well,
Plus, the size of it.
For example, just making a regular zombie, no, it takes about a minute. Making a zombie dragon could take about a day. That wasn't just a regular zombie.
so what was it?
Have you ever
Probably a
heard
death knight.
Have you ever heard of a death dragon?
No.
Have I ever heard of a Death Dragon?
Roll a history.
Okay.
Can
Did
Tauntaun roll?
Scalodius do it because of his fanaticism as well about
Yes.
dragons?
That he has to
Not
both?
very good, but
Yes.
what the? My rolls are horrendous tonight.
Yeah, I don't think Tauntaun knows.
Used all my luck gambling earlier, apparently.
This is why you don't go gambling.
Yeah, never gamble on D&D day.
House
So-
always wins.
So
I mean, I won, so.
the easiest way to put it is a dragon souped up with necrotic energy. It's not
So it's like a
quite-
death knight, but a dragon.
It's sure, why not? It's worse than a death knight, but sure.
Yeah, it's the dragon version of a death knight.
Hmm.
In any case, you best hope that thing dies in the siege against the city.
Obitus, we both know that's not going to happen.
It might.
It won't.
I mean,
If it does, that would be remarkably impressive.
if we really wanted to help them, we could just go do the nuke thing and make it significantly easier for Archie.
Was that
I'm
George
good.
who said that?
Oh, that was Mark that said that.
Mark,
I'm gonna be real with
Okay.
you guys. I was reading his mind the entire time. He's going to drop meteors on that city.
oh. What?
What?
We
I
should
mean,
have
he-
rescued the people that was in there first then.
I mean, we knew he could do that, right? He dropped a bunch on us.
Yes, I just...
Yeah, I
did
figured
we
you guys
forget
would've thought
that?
about that.
I
I always
just-
thought you guys thought about that and didn't care about it.
Way to go, fearless leader!
Who said that?
Tauntaun.
Tauntaun, you will get a slap on the back of your head by Obi.
What?
Stop being an asshole.
Hey, I'm very good at it.
This is why nobody likes you. You can
I
be an
have
ass.
3 people that like me in a skeleton.
You can be nice and an asshole.
George is just gonna.
I
fucking
am
say, well,
nice. They
they're
just still
gonna
haven't
be
decided what
fighting
presents
and-
they wanted.
Rashi's going to be distracting Supreme. It could give us the opportunity to actually slip in and save whatever people he's got hidden away.
Charlie
That
will
might not be a bad idea, George.
Charlie will then look to Obi and go, "Do you think he has those bunker things?" Maybe. Why? What if the civilians are in the bunkers?
Why would he waste space on... Wait, if he's using them to make more machines, then of course he'd put them in
Then
bunkers.
they're a valuable resource.
Charlie, are you secretly smart when it comes to fighting? I'm very smart.
What does meteors have to do with... What do meteors and bunkers have to do with fighting?
Because bunkers are the perfect defense to meteors.
And technically
And
nukes
there
are
we
most
go.
other
He's not
bombardment.
wrong.
They're like shields in the ground.
I mean, can you throw meteors, Charlie?
It's like
Yes.
he's a savant.
Yes?
Oh. What?
He's
What?
he's surprisingly not wrong.
Okay, let's go back home. I mean, to Haven. Find out from Azazel and from Zardak, and then we'll go to his city.
Siege, I
I mean,
guess.
I doubt.
Siege Supreme's area?
I was gonna say I don't think she'll have an answer. It's only been less than a day.
True, and they
Yeah,
would
it's only been
contact
like
us first.
a couple hours.
Yeah, we could actually. George. Mark's gonna think about that and then immediately go to his sending stone and just try to contact Tempest.
There's there's a few moments of silence as Tempest goes, "Hello, Mark."
Oh, Father. Some good news. We may be able to take care of the Supreme problem.
I okay. Care to
Um,
explain how?
Does he explain this?
Mark stares off into space for a
One
minute.
dumb explanation later.
Mark stares off
Well-
into space for a minute. No, I would
Went-
not care.
Oh, we did the tactic of having our two enemies fight each other.
I see.
And if you want, you can send MRK2 to Tempest's area as well to provide help because we also plan on going there to assist.
I will have a talk with him.
Okay. Would you also like to help?
I will not. No.
Okay.
I don't want to kill my son.
Well, I'll let you know how things go then.
Be sure that you do.
It'll do. Then he'll cut off the connection.
Okay.
Well, we'll hopefully have MRK2 there as well. What about the alternate versions of ourselves? Mark talking.
We have not been in contact with them in quite a while. We do not even know where they are.
Huh. Okay.
Sorry, who's Mark talking to? Still Tempest?
No, he
No.
wasn't talking to us. He was asking the
Oh.
group about
He
Yeah.
chimed,
versions.
he
It'll
chimed in about the alternate selves, and then nobody talked, so I made Hubert say something.
it'll shake her head. They disappeared from the Wood Elves village. If we wanted to
So no
figure
telling
out
where they are.
where they are, we'll have to ask the alternate Tauntaun.
So we should go back and meet up with the others again and ask about them.
Indeed.
In the meantime, Scalodius is now right in front of George.
Uh-oh.
Is there something I can help you with?
Please understand, I usually try to be a very civil person, and I understand my emotions got the best of me there. Do not ever downplay the slaughtering of my kind again. You understand what loss is. Do not downplay mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll just back away then.
However, never mind.
You should probably get it off your chest, George.
If you can't, I can get it off your chest for you.
There's nothing on my chest. However,
Anton, time and place.
no,
I meant from his brain.
I'd rather you not.
Gillis
go
will just
into my
turn right
brain.
around to face George.
I'd rather you not peek into my brain, and I'm going to do what people say, which is holding my tongue.
You have a problem.
Because holding your tongue ever fucking works.
Not particularly. I don't really see as much of a problem. I just have a dislike for your commitment.
My commitment.
Mm-hmm.
And pray tell, which commitment is that?
To a god. I don't really see the purpose of it, to be honest. And now your commitment to your god has now made you get attacked. You talk about it multiple times. It's annoyed people, and I just haven't been able to understand it.
Skillos just kind of breathes in a little bit and just... This had nothing to do with my commitment to my lord. This was a personal matter to me. When I talk about my deity, that's a separate thing from what this was. Please understand that. I only asked if he would support me in this endeavor, and clearly he did not.
You wanted him to support you?
I feel I draw my strength from him. Kind of how you draw strength from your mother. Or is that not a good commitment for you?
What do you mean by that?
Is your commitment with your patron just... What is it to you?
Well, it's my bond. She's the only family I have left at this point, so you can kind of understand why.
Right.
So I hope you can see it from my perspective that I don't really mind too much about other people's commitments when her city, everything she's built, and the people she's cared for there are in danger. I'd rather not have one.
But you have cares and emotions outside of that commitment still, yes? That don't involve her?
You're just gonna think for a long moment. Honestly, no. After my dad died, I kind of... He's gonna go quiet.
And Skillos just kind of leans forward. Must be nice to have one still around. And a whole city of people that can welcome you back with open arms. People of your kind. I wouldn't know that. Haven't known that for a while.
Isn't George one of the only Azamars in Haven?
There are several Azamar, but I don't think that's exactly what to what Scalodius is referring.
Oh yeah, no, completely. George is quiet at this point after that.
I believe I've made my point. Yep, I just Kakashi'd your ass.
Oh, what is up with you people? I always need to have the final say. George is just gonna stand up.
So, I think we should head back to the city now before anything else shows up. The hunters are still around, after all. Gamma, or whoever it was that followed us through my spell's teleportation circle spell, most likely followed us here through Obitus's teleportation.
Yeah, probably. You want me to add on fear, saving the people in Tempest and Supreme's place to the list of objectives, or put it on the top of the list?
Yes, sure. Yes. Good idea.
Is Tauntaun trying to fuck Charlie right now?
He is. And
It's all telepathy.
He is, and he's failing miserably, and Obi is eavesdropping.
Obitus?
Huh? What?
Can you please teleport us back to Haven?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Thank you.
I'm so glad Scalotus' mental thing is not on an open channel.
Tauntaun's technically isn't either. Obitus just knows how to listen in.
Obi is telepathic, so nobody is a closed channel.
I know,
for
it's
him.
just like Scalotus would just be like, why is this conversation happening right now?
Elle's gonna walk over. Squib, Ricky.
Yes.
I have a question for you, actually, Squid. And she's gonna pull out the map and show him the spot that they were on. Was there any famous dragon that was here?
No, not famous.
But anyone notable?
Just a silver dragon, as far as I know.
Just a silver dragon? Tell me about this silver dragon.
What was their name, Squib?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, I was just very curious.
I don't know every dragon.
So you don't know anything about this dragon?
No, I just know that it was a silver dragon.
Fair enough, then.
There's no lore or legend?
As far as I know.
Well, there are two people we can ask about that. Both of them we can go ahead and meet right now. I guess we can while we're waiting for a response from Zardak and Azazel.
It's your call, Idol Sarday.
I think the more we find out about the raging calamity, the better.
It would be good to be prepared.
Meanwhile, with Opie and Charlie, what was that about? He wants to have sex with you. Oh, ew.
What's sex?
Actually, yeah, that would probably be what Charlie said.
Yo, is that a martial art?
And respond.
Technically, yes.
It's that thing Valentine wants to do with you.
What sex? The bad thing Valentine wants. Oh, I don't like him.
Come on, let a man one up the queen.
Ella's gonna...
No! There's no one up in that.
Ella's gonna stand.
Yes, there is. Fucking Charlie.
I think that we should definitely go look into the dragon. We have some free time for the time being. Who knows, maybe Hunter, whoever, will finally show themselves when we're going out in the streets.
I mean, if there's a public library here that I can access, I'll go for it.
There's a private library.
Yeah, I know. Coda won't let anyone read from it without trading knowledge, and I don't have that much.
I don't think that a public library would have anything. And again, they are legends, but not...
Exactly. It would have legends and myths, which would give us a better understanding of this place, and then we can use Squib to figure out how much of that was real.
If they're legend... It's
a start.
If they were legendary enough, Squib would have... Well, I guess not. Squib doesn't pay much attention to that kind of thing, do you?
Jubilee looks to Riki. Riki, do you know any lore about this?
About the dragon?
Yes, the silver
Anything at
dragon.
all would help.
Because there are dragons that were just dragons. They just existed. Not every dragon's going to have a special name or title.
Well, the thing is... And then she's going to explain Rashi spending a long time summoning this dragon.
She just looks at you and goes, and?
I just don't get it. Did he just pick a random dragon?
Probably picked one he knew the whereabouts of. One that wasn't so decayed that it would prove useless when animating.
She looks to Ovitus. That's an issue with necromancy?
Yeah?
Huh.
I mean, yeah, if a body's too decayed, it's going to be missing parts, the structural stability is going to be wrong. Why do you think I just bought a fresh body?
I don't know.
Not only that, but depending on how much decay there is on it, you know, it could spread disease, which is very important to know about if you are a necromancer, and if the bones are too old, they'll just break when trying to move.
Huh.
Yeah, there's so much that necromancers do that's just good for the environment. Now, enchanters! Ooh. That's real evil.
Elvie looks over while enchanting her staff.
Not that type of enchanting. The other one, the School of Magic.
Oh, charming.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, that answers that then. He just chose that dragon because that dragon wasn't so dead.
Oh, that dragon
It wasn't dead
very-
as long.
That
You
dragon
just
was very dead.
He just found a corpse in relatively good condition.
Yes.
Or he knew where to find a powerful one.
Or he made the corpse and knew where he put it.
That is a good point, too.
So you are positing a fresh kill, and he saved it for later?
Not exactly
Probably.
fresh, but
Yeah, how long was he gone for? Like a couple thousand?
We do not know.
squib?
Squib?
Huh? Why do you
The
guys
one-
why do you guys always come to me? Squib says.
We don't
You
know.
lived
So we'll
it
find
all.
someone who does.
You're the only person that has first-hand experience.
Oh no, it was a few thousand years.
Well,
Yeah, so I was about on the money.
there we go.
And you wonder why we asked Squib.
Why are you asking me, he says, while giving the answer.
Why are you asking me? You fucking lived it, bitch!
You're putting
Squib,
a
you
lot of...
literally live more lifetimes than I'll ever live once.
Yeah, and I didn't want to. Squib says as he's beginning to get anime tear eyes.
You're probably older than him, and she gestures over to Ovitus.
No, he's not.
How do you know?
Trust me.
Necromancy magic, get over it.
Huh? Okay, you know what? Fine. Necromancy
Hey,
magic.
Ovitus, can you see Squib's friend?
You mean the Minotaur?
Oh, so you can.
Yeah.
Ellen's gonna pause for a moment and then look to Maxwell.
Who?
Maximus,
Wasn't it
sorry.
Maximus?
Also,
Or
Squib
Squib.
is in shit posting from all the pressure you've been putting on him.
Poor Squib.
Under pressure.
Yeah.
You cannot see Maximus because...
Well, she'll put on her invisibility goggles and look to Maximus.
Okay.
Does he look familiar in any way?
I mean, he looks like a Minotaur. That's about as much as you're getting out of it.
She looks up at him, looks to Squib, looks to Ovitus. Nah, and she takes her goggles off. Anyway, we have to wait for an answer, so... I guess get some rest. Actually, no. We can't get some rest. We still have the hunters to deal with.
That doesn't mean we can't rest.
So what do you
Chips
suggest?
are-
Well, I mean, we're not going to be able to find them on our own.
What I was suggesting was going out and waiting for them to come to us again.
So you want us to waste an entire day doing nothing?
As opposed to,
Getting shit done?
like,
I don't know, learning more about the world, making money.
So you want to deal with Hunter while also dealing with Supreme?
I meant in the city.
Elder shrugs. Like I said, we're waiting for a response. Once we get that response, we'll go after Supreme. That response can come very soon. If you want to go out gallivanting in the city now, and she looks to everyone, we'll vote on it, and that's what we'll do. If we want to deal with the Hunters before dealing with Supreme, lest we deal with them both, then we should go out and try and lure the Hunter to us.
Who's to say they're not already back by him?
Who's to say they're not?
I don't know,
Only
maybe the
one
fact
way-
the guy has foresight?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, scry on him.
I can't.
I meant Supreme.
Charlie will then go, hey, they argue like we used to argue. They sure do, Charlie.
Elvie is gonna wander over to Mark and simply tap him on the shoulder. I believe I have something that belongs to you. She'll produce his rapier.
Oh,
I was holding this for you.
oh, thank you.
You are welcome. And she'll return to her
Did
seat.
George leave?
Once again, he was never on this map, so...
Where'd he go?
Gotcha. I was like, wait a
Where did he
minute.
come from? Where did he
I would
go?
say he's just going through the city thinking over what fucking Sclodius said.
He went back to his meme.
Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye George.
I
Night
think he
Joe.
decided he's gonna go walk around the city and think about what Sclodius said.
Alright.
Again, if you want the example, I posted that in the chat array. You
Oh, I
got
saw it.
Kakashi'd.
She perfectly explains it.
I mean, good example, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Alright, well, I guess she will go and scry. Also, Beastie's following Ophi. She'll scry, Supreme.
Hubert, would you like to accompany me on a walk through the town?
Suppose I shall, yes.
I'd go by myself, but then I'm afraid I'd probably get picked off by a hunter.
In a crowded city.
At this point, you don't know how bold they could be.
Letting your paranoia get to you. But yes, I will go with you.
Elvie would like to, since we are pursuing some downtime apparently while we wait, attempt to get her staff completed.
Okay. Roll an Arcana.
Yeah.
As you work, Obi will float over and peer over your shoulder.
Can I help you?
Just watching.
Very well. And she will just continue to work while Obitus watches of her. Seemingly unbothered by his presence.
You're trying too hard.
Elvie will stop and take a deep breath, laxing her shoulders and say, "You are right, of course. I get so absorbed in my work."
Well, there's a difference between getting absorbed and trying to finish something too quickly.
I suppose. What do you suggest?
Well, I suggest just taking it easy, going slow, and, calm.
Maybe that will help me with this last block I am currently facing. I am very close, I can feel it.
Zoe will come over. He gets to roll an Arcana now.
Oh,
As
Jesus.
he
Of
will
course.
place a finger at the top of your staff and go, you have one speed bump, as he runs down the length and stops towards the middle of your staff, and he goes right there.
Ah, there it is. Thank you.
Yep. Roll another Arcana.
Does that provide advantage?
This is your advantage.
Oh, okay. Better.
As he moves his finger, and as you begin working, you do in fact find the blockage to which he was referring. And after you get everything situated, you see the lightning course up and down the length of the staff as you now have it.
Aha! Eureka! And she'll sort of stand up with a momentary burst of excitement, hold her staff up high, and then calmly sit down, turn to Opus and say, "Oh, thank you for your help."
Yep. He just walks over and sits down.
And with staff now created, I will begin to attune to it.
Okay. Mark, as you approach Charlie, you just see him scratching his chin as he's beginning to think.
Is something on your mind, Charlie?
Thinking about how strong those people might be and how much fun it would be to fight them.
Which people? The hunters or?
The angels.
And that's probably more of a George question than a me question.
How strong is George? Would he be fun to fight?
He uses a lot of tactics, so I don't know if you like opponents like that.
I like hiding.
Well, you might actually be able to help me here then, because I actually need someone to spar with, because I want to try figuring out the light ether I put in my body.
I can't do that one.
Wait, what?
Ether I didn't quite ever understand. He knows more about it than I do, he says, pointing over at Obi, who, just as soon as he gets noticed that he got pointed out, stares at Charlie, holding a mug, and then looks to you, Mark, and sighs before beckoning you over.
I'll walk over.
What's up?
So, remember how, wait, I'm trying to remember if it was over there that helped Charlie put the fucking, no, it was the other guy. So, I don't know, I forget, was it, some girl at one point gave me 2 light ether batteries, and, I managed to get one into my system, and I haven't really figured out how to channel it yet.
Okay.
And I was wondering if you could help me with that?
Maybe. I just need you to promise me you won't be mad if something goes wrong.
Well, I've already stopped time on the entire roam, so I don't really think I could be mad at anything that happens.
That's not stuff going wrong. Everything went fine with that.
Oh. I mean, I won't be mad, but should I switch to my more endurance core then?
No, this won't take long.
Oh, okay.
Essentially, I have to flip a switch in you. It's just a matter of remembering which switch it was.
Oh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I also have to find my notes about what the battery does.
Just gonna turn Mark to
Hey, what's this big red button on your chest, Mark? Push. Blows up entire fucking
Initiating self-destruct sequence.
town. Self to what now?
Why did Father design me with a self-destruct mechanism?
My children should always have the ability to self-destruct in case they feel the need to.
So that's where Supreme got that idea from.
I found the notes. Now I just have to get them into Jay's DMs. Alright. Ovi will then open up Mark, reach a hand inside, reaching around, and then with a click, Mark, you feel a sudden surge of energy go through you. As you now get access to the abilities in which I have sent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from the looks of it, that's the small battery, so... good in a pinch.
Oh, okay. So will this thing ever run out of energy?
Yes, it has to be recharged with light ether.
Oh,
You could theoretically recharge it with dark ether, but Waverly gets mad if you do that.
what happens if you do that?
It can do other stuff.
Can it become stronger?
Arguably.
Oh, okay.
It also has a chance to explode, but, you know, if you're willing to take that risk.
Huh. Okay. I don't really know how I'm gonna be able to get light ether, so I guess I'll figure that out.
Well, it's rather abundant where I'm from. Also, I'm fairly certain she has it, he says, pointing at Riki.
Wait,
Huh?
Aw.
Man, Adel's crying. She didn't notice that. Fuck.
I mean, anyone who's in the room would have noticed that.
Wait, what is he saying, Ricky, guys?
Light ether.
Huh. Well, that explains a lot.
Huh. Okay.
Trust me, I've seen someone use light ether for a really long time. She reeks of it. So she might be able to recharge it.
Right then.
Riki possesses the same power that Nilo did.
In any case, there's also technically bigger light ether batteries that hold more power, but those are a bit harder to come by.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just more or less thinking about this one.
Alright, so, real quick, does anybody have anything else? before we call it a night, because I have to get up early tomorrow.
It'll scry ice
alright.
cream.
He's in his workshop.
Okay, guess she'll leave it. Yeah, none of the hunters were there, were they? Yep. Yeah, we'll cancel and just glare at Tauntaun. As I thought, none were there. What a surprise.
Tauntaun is going to be working on Magic Missile again.
You can't figure out how to fix the problem with which you have caused.
Oh no, he's not trying to fix the problem, he's just still trying to boost the damage die.
Gotcha. Alright, so, anybody have anything else?
Nope.
Was Jubilee going for a walk for anything in particular?
Not really. Kind of just seeing if I could bait anything out, but doesn't look like any guy's taking the bait.
Nothing goes wrong, you have a nice walk with Hubert.
Nice.
Actually, I did just realize something. Upon Ophi returning from the librarian, Beastie's just gonna walk up to Charlie. She has that telltale "I'm gonna fight you" looking around.
Charlie is busy
Oh, not
eating.
again.
Charlie is sitting in the floor eating.
Charlie?
Huh?
Fight me.
Okay. He stands up and takes one step forward. Roll an
Stands up,
athletics.
takes one step forward, just absolutely yeets her through a wall.
Menacing is scribbled on the background.
As soon as you say this, he is on you in an instant, and you try to defend yourself, throwing a punch, only for him to grab your hand, spin around you, locking his arms around your waist, and very rapidly swings you backwards, slamming you into a suplex into the ground.
Yes, German suplex.
Into or through?
You are halfway through.
Yes.
Your legs are sticking up out of the ground as Charlie will stand up and look down at you. And as he did not hear you give up, he's gonna flurry of blows you.
Oh god!
Oh no. Oh no.
Charlie tree.
I
Yeah.
want to fight you.
Jubilee's not
Okay.
there, so I can't make. Jubilee's not there, so I can't make the joke.
I think it is fair to say that she is not okay after that.
Nope, she is very unconscious.
Man. Even getting a punch.
So
Dude,
I
Charlie
think
got
this
magic
is
with the strength. He'd be unstoppable.
So what's Opie's reaction to his mom getting pounded into the ground?
Exasperation or not again, I'm guessing.
Father does it better.
Yep.
Wait, which one just went, heh?
That was Charlie.
You heard me.
Obi, I'm gonna go fight Zardak. Wait, what?
Opie's gonna call his father real quick.
God damn it, child. And after a minute, you hear Zardak. What is it, Ophi?
Charlie said he's gonna come fight you.
Okay. I highly doubt he's going to do that from Haven.
He already left.
And
He's very fast.
how fast are we talking?
He
Yes.
left an outline,
There's
and I'm really just waiting for a gust of wind right now.
Look, I highly doubt he's that fast. And son of a bitch! And everything is quiet.
how on
Well,
earth?
Charlie's over by my father now.
I thought he would get lost. How did he manage to find his way there?
He's
Fuck
very-
if I
The
know.
energy of Zardak and
Charlie is very good at finding people to fight.
Bruh.
And nothing else.
Also, you should probably help the goblin.
Wait, which goblin?
And if Adel does not catch the hint, Obi will throw a piece of paper at her.
Yeah, Adel will look over at Beastie and is thinking for a while. I mean, she did ask for it.
A piece of paper hits you in the head.
Okay, fine. Gonna hit her with that healing word.
Healing word.
That'll be a D4 plus 3.
She just gets a round 2 whisper in her ear and just gets healed.
Alright. Beastie will promptly kip up from being halfway underground and will look around. Huh. He left.
He went to go fight Zardak, apparently.
She folds her arms. Didn't even stay for round 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, your son over there touched a nerve. He says, or your kid over there touched a nerve. He says, motioning at Opie.
Child?
Yeah, he said Zardak did it better.
Zardak does do it better.
Yeah, don't let Charlie hear you say that.
Jubilee just, wherever she is, walking with Hubert, just perks her head up. I feel like there's no double entendre I could have taken advantage of.
And yet you onto that and you can't.
Yeah, I know.
Did somebody say a double entendre within 500 feet of me?
Alright, so, anything else?
Nope.
No, not really.
In that case, I will end the session here. We will pick up next week. And next week is my last week that I have to do this early rise, hopefully. So, the week after that, if we decide to go a little bit later with our sessions, I will actually be able to do that.
Yay.
Alright.
Alright.
So, I will call it here, and I shall see you all later.
Until then, get a good
Night,
rest.
everyone.
Bye.
Sayonara. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you stick around to see more of what I make. Be seeing ya.